Hello,
quick,
everybody, and welcome to Roll with Advantage. It is such a special delight to be here on this very Merry Christmas 5-day eve. It is quite delightful to be here. I am so pleased to introduce our wonderful gift exchange of crocheted creatures. So, Kayla, you want to explain what you did?
Yeah, man.
Santa hat wearing Yrsa?
Oh, yeah, my stream is Santa hat. Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay. So I decided to give myself a very tall task this year and crochet the entire Evrand crew. With artistic liberties, I will say. Yarn only comes in so many colors, and yarn can only do so many things. So they're very stylized crochet versions of everybody's characters. So I'm gonna go first because somebody got left out of Gax. So I have a little baby Chip right here. I'll have to mail him to you, Nick, because he did not get into your box in time.
Look
but
at
he has
him.
these little doodly arms. Hey guys, you can scratch his head and rub his belly. So this is Chip.
He's so
He gives
cute.
kisses, mama.
Literally love.
So I will have to
You're
give him
muted,
to you separately.
Make the noise for him.
I was making so many cute sounds.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
going aw and ooh.
His little rise.
Aw.
Aw.
POV your Chip.
And then this is Yrsa.
Oh my gosh,
Woo,
look
I got you
at
so
it.
fuzzy. Yes. Yeah, little pet. Oh my god, the fuzz of everything. My room's really messy, R&D fuzz, but
Oh, it's okay.
get your face in
I
there,
like
girl.
the little curls.
Thanks.
The curls are so cute.
So
She's little cherry blossoms in her hair.
Oh,
You
I
little
love
kitty.
I'm gonna post a big picture of everybody once everyone opens them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's is unopened already, so you
Yeah.
can go.
I will go next. They've been decorating our Christmas tree for the past couple weeks. Here is
Aw.
Rianne.
Hey. What's up?
So cute.
Yeah, look at him. Look,
Yeah,
he's
oh,
got
nice.
braid.
boy.
Yeah,
little braid,
Oh,
little
that-
braid in the back.
Nice.
Wow.
He's got little
It's a long
shoulder
braid.
pauldrons. He's got
Look
his
at that
little
beard.
little head,
The
his little beard. Like he's blushing.
Yeah,
Aw.
everybody's got the little cheekies,
Got a
even
little,
Chip.
got a little dude head right there.
Dude.
He's so good.
So good.
Yay.
Woo!
Okay.
You might have to grab Chip and Yrsa from Kayla so you can show it on stream.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Give me a second.
That's
Kayla,
It's
you gotta
hard
pick
to
the next
remove
person
my
to go.
headphones.
Oh, okay. Felicity, go.
Oh, okay. Should I wait till Joe grabs your son, Chip?
No.
Okay.
Your outfit.
This is the moment. Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Artistic
I'm
liberty.
so excited. I'm sweating from excitement. Oh my god.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweat.
Oh,
Relatable.
Yay!
Wow, look at that.
Aw.
We can't hear you anymore. Oh, there we go.
sorry, I'm squealing. I'm squealing. Just little these things.
Aw.
The ears. Oh, she's got like a little like. You can't see. It's so dark in here. Like a little like leg holster.
Oh yeah. So
Cute.
cute.
Oh, it's so dark in here. I need a light. Phone.
Post to everybody once everyone's
That's true.
opened.
But she needs a spotlight. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
I'm holding up. We need a moment.
Hey.
So pretty.
Oh, look at it.
Yay!
So good.
Okay, thank you,
Love
Kayla.
that.
You're
So
welcome.
cute.
Yay! Okay, you pick the next person.
Well,
Oh,
for
God,
stream
Popcorn.
Chip.
Oh yes.
There's Chip.
His rotund body.
He's
Rotund body.
Woe is me.
So cute.
And then Yrsa.
Oh,
Yrsa.
Aw.
literally.
So
I love-
cute.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Oh,
Yay.
they're holding
They're so
hands.
cute. Wait, they got a kiss.
Make them kiss.
Now kiss.
No kid.
Aw.
It happened.
Right, Jornathan, you up
Oh,
next?
me?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going
Look,
in a
I had a
row.
really hard time putting the bow back on. I don't know if I can get it back off. Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought. All right,
God.
hold on.
Hey, listen.
Alright.
It was for your security. I didn't trust people.
Oh, this is so cool.
They look so evil.
He's got the little cape thing.
So
There's
good.
little crystal.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Good old
Him.
Oberon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I gave him that little
This
daddy
is-
curl
there
that
you go.
comes down.
There you go.
Oh my god, he's so freaking cool.
It's definitely a
Yay.
past Oberon. Current one would just be a
Oh.
flower.
Just imagine it's a flower. Next up, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Many
This is a
knots on
fun
this
time.
ribbon.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
This is a fun time.
This
It
so
is
fun.
a
I
fun
can't stop
time.
looking at her and holding her.
I know.
Yay.
Love this.
Her hair was so her little blobs on her head.
Blubs.
Aw.
Face buns.
Sorry,
The
one second.
hat.
That, oh, gotta have the hat. Hang on. I will also
just
get Gideon
touched
some
the
light
hat.
because he's very dark colored.
Oh,
There we
look
go.
at him.
Look at him.
Literally so cute.
He has a little top hat.
So
I
dad.
know. Oh my gosh, I love
And his
his
scarf.
hair.
His
If
scarf.
you look
is-
at his eyes, they sparkly.
They are sparkly eyes. That's very
Aw.
cool.
Yeah, look at the eyes.
Hang on, let me try and get some light here.
Yeah, shine a light on those eyes.
Let's see them eyes, boy.
That's gonna be hard to see. Okay, I'm try to back up a little bit.
We believe you.
Oh, so
Aw,
pretty.
you can
I'm
kind
such
of
a
see
daddy
it
you
girl,
though.
can see
man.
him. You can
Yeah.
Astral elf.
They're so
Aw.
cute.
Nah, he looks perfect, Kayla. Thank you.
Yay,
That's
you're
so
very
cool.
welcome. Yay. Okay, pick someone.
He's gonna hang
Ryan.
out with his buddy Hollow Knight,
Oh yeah, the same
And-
universe, of course.
and-
Aw.
and his buddy Varnast also.
How cute
Oh,
Varnast is compared to him.
Varnast.
What do you mean?
Oh, listen, I've gotten better with time.
They
We're not gonna
just-
talk about that.
Worlds collide. That's so fun.
All right. Rochelle.
Rochelle. Oogie. Oogie.
Yay! I am excitement.
Oh, ribbon's
Heavy
off.
breathing.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. I don't know where to put them up. Look at her hair. And
So
she has the one eye.
Aw.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Look at her little
That
dress.
is so cool.
Did you see her
Oh.
friend?
What? Wait.
Hey.
There's a raven.
Oh my goodness. Just
That
like
is so cute.
hang out right here. So
The
nice.
buns.
Aw.
I
It's
can't take it.
I love the one eye is gray. It's so cute.
Yay!
And I love
So
her
cool.
hair. Oh my goodness.
She has
Kayla,
so
you're
much of
so
it.
talented.
Yeah,
You're so
literally.
I
talented.
appreciate.
Oh my
She's got all
god.
the hair.
Better
Aw.
view
Yay.
of the
Oh, he's so tiny.
It's quote from
He's so
Baldur's Gate.
tiny.
Right.
Thank you, Kayla.
You're very welcome.
All right, I think last
All
is
right,
me.
I choose Nick.
Nick's like, I hate everyone making me wait.
Have
for so
John
long."
go again.
Yeah, John, you go again. Open
John,
it
go
again. Put the
again.
ribbon back on the
Whoa,
box.
ribbon back on.
No.
Okay, oh, 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 give him to me.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at his little jacket.
Oh
He's got
my
his little
God.
sashes. Oh my gosh.
I posted
is
everybody in the art
incredible.
chat.
The party are. Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
It's so
sweet.
good.
Oh my god, look, there's
so
a back. Oh my
incredible.
god.
Joe
This
made
is
the
so
little
incredible.
background. And also, if you want to make little moments and stuff, we took a bunch of pictures and like green screened them. So that's what that link is.
Yes.
So if you want to have a good time,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Wait,
god.
hold on.
We will.
Thank
Oh
you so
my
much,
God.
Kayla.
you're
Look
very
at the
welcome.
squad all
Aw.
together.
Oh.
It's so,
It's so
cute.
freaking
I
can't
immediately
cool.
want
take it.
Basil and Gideon running through the flaming house together.
Yes.
That's the first thing that I
Oh
want.
yeah, Joe made this one, so which I think is so cute.
Cute. Look at them.
Look at Gideon just looking over everything like the Titanic.
He would.
So you
he
can do
would.
cool things like that. They're
Yeah,
so goofy.
I'm gonna
but-
put that
Oh
in
my
the-
goodness.
Joe-
It'd be like
Yeah,
little like
Joe just did
comic
it.
things. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
There's
was
the Evrand
thinking.
Angels.
So cute.
We
Oh.
can do the
Oh my
sleepover,
goodness.
guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
That's so fun.
Adorable. I haven't
Put them
stopped
in like the
holding
little
him
hot
yet.
tub.
They're so good,
Hot
Kayla.
tub.
They're so good,
So
Kayla.
good.
Thanks. Stop. I
can't
can't
take
handle
it.
it.
When are you
I
gonna make
can't
this a
handle it.
business?
Aw,
Listen.
it's so good.
Where's your
Asia,
Etsy store?
Listen,
Yeah, where's
I
your
have
Etsy
one.
store?
I have one. Once I'm done teaching, we'll get there. Yeah, 6 more months.
She's got to
You heard
hang
it here
out with
first.
me.
Sorry, if any kids are watching, sorry, I'm gone.
They know.
Ooh.
They know, Kayla.
Ooh.
I would hope so at this
Oh,
point.
it's so cool. It
Yeah,
is
like I
so
said, artistic
cool.
liberties. I think I wish I had a lighter tone for Enid, but I
She's
didn't.
perfect.
Oh, okay.
She's literally so cute. I can't take it. So what if she got a little tan, a little moon tan?
She did get a little tan.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's
Moon
cute
tan.
as fuck.
Rachel is the present.
I try to find a way to have Enid with me the whole session in my hood. I don't know. I want her visible.
I also really like this box.
Wait,
just want
I
to throw it out
Yay!
there.
Thank
I can
you.
literally
I really
turn
like
my
the
hoodie
boxes.
around. Hold on, one moment.
And then she can sit in front.
I'm gonna have Chip here with me,
It's on the microphone.
sitting on the
Oh.
microphone.
Where else would he be?
That's
I'll
it. Yeah.
have.
Oh yes, that's what
Gak.
Joe and I did. We put
Gak.
I've got a
Rhiannon.
little stand
here's
I
something
can put
crazy.
him
Here's
in.
my Raven.
Oh, there you go.
I thought
Beautiful.
he was just holding a wrench.
My
for a
Raven's right
second.
here.
And there you go. There he
Look.
is.
Nice.
Cute.
Perfect.
I love. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate
No,
it.
It
thank
was so
you.
good,
to give
Kayla.
Those
for
are so
resin.
good.
Yay.
So
I was making
good.
that be hard. I was very proud. I usually don't get like super prideful about that shit, but I was really proud of those fucking guys.
You should be,
It
girlfriend.
was hard to
Yeah.
give them away. I was like, look at my friends, and that's why we took so many pictures. Yay! Okay, I slugged dice.
Success. The hoodie's working out.
Yay!
Woohoo!
My little cake
Alright.
pouch for Enid.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Well, now that we have exchanged gifts,
Woo! Let's play.
I think it's time to dive into this game.
Woo!
We just need to roll the intro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll the intro.
Woo!
To welcome you to the world of Evrand.
The Seekers of Insomnia.
I told you to leave me alone. I could do this.
I wanted us to live, and I wanted him dead.
I am so happy to see you.
Every party needs a pooper.
Raise the blade.
John, are you having fun?
I would like to welcome you.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back to the Tales of Evrand session. What did I say earlier? 77. Or
77.
if you're following along or reading the title, Book 7, Chapter 13. Before we dive into the game, as we do every week, we have summary. And this week on summary is Felicity as Enid. Wait.
No.
Okay.
It
All right.
is-
Felicity.
It is actually, I know everyone loved Mad Libs so much
Oh,
Yes.
that
Bring it back.
we're doing it again.
I'll be right back.
So-
Sorry, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yay! You can be right back.
No,
you
you
don't
go
have
back
that.
here,
No
Joe.
Mad Libs? All right. So,
Twas the
Last
night
session.
before.
are we ready?
No.
All right.
We'll see.
Last session, our party had just finished killing the shadow dragon, John.
Umbraxicor.
Yes, good job.
Thank you.
Afterwards, the party went and to. This isn't a sentence. The party needed to recover because Basil and Rian were both cursed with Joe.
Shadow rot.
Yes. Good job. They go home to the keep and take an evening for Rachel.
A nice respite.
Yeah, themselves. Yeah, that's what I put. Yeah.
Same thing.
All right. That night, Gideon wanted to visit Basil in her dream, but she was having a nightmare with her Kayla.
Her mother, who was very disappointed in her for bringing someone back from the dead.
Yes, and I
Damn.
added Mother the Raven Queen. For
Had to
people who don't know.
rehash.
Yeah.
Her mom
So-
was
and-
fucking disappointed.
So
Not mad.
they had a fight regarding the zombies that she raised to fight on Braxicor. But during the day, some various conversations were had after Basil and Rianne were finally
Cured.
Yeah, cured of their curse. The party talked about their plans for the next Orion
Next step.
rift.
Next rift. Okay.
Yeah, that works. After they get some more rest. That's all. I have rest in here like 3 times.
Oh.
All right. And then the Evrand Angels, Yrsa, Basil, and Enid also had a sleepover girls' night hosted in Joe.
I was chewing,
Wasn't
sorry,
invited.
in the spa.
Yeah. Gax Pond.
In the pond.
Perfect. Yeah. So, and then Gak and Gideon finally revealed their John.
Book.
Yeah, adventuring guidebook. Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I
They were,
apologize.
Volume 1.
they were working on as well. After some rest, 4 times they returned to Aelden to heal, and the queen gave a morale boosting Ryan.
Speech.
Yeah, speech, and acknowledged the party as heroes. And now we are mini crocheted people.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's what happened.
From this point onward in the campaign, I want everyone to imagine that this world is made of crochet.
It's like
This
that.
is a yarn world.
It's like that Yoshi
This is
video
Yard World.
game.
Yes, this is. Yep.
That's
Yes.
like when we
Well,
go
then
to the
if someone
patch.
goes- Go ahead.
When we go to the patch quilt plane, can we just turn into this when we show up?
Yeah. It's like the Spider-Verse. You'll go into a patch quilt plane. Man, that's hard to say.
Dude, it's like little
Maybe
big
you won't go to
world.
that plane. Yeah, from PlayStation. Love
So
that
if
game.
we
Anyways,
die, can I just put them back together?
That's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kayla is the
Kayla,
master
not,
of that
not
realm.
Yrsa, Kayla.
Kayla is
My
the
hands reach
divine
down.
being
yeah. Can
of the
everyone
patchwork
just
realm.
can everyone just tape their characters to their screens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their face instead.
Excuse me. I needed to speak with someone.
That's so
Okay,
goofy.
that's so funny.
Yeah,
we-
what's up?
Gak, come here.
Yeah,
What's
what's
up,
come
going
here.
on?
No,
Yeah,
no,
what's up?
no, I just need to talk to Gak.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
coming.
okay.
Gak, okay.
I'm half blind, guys. I'm bad for the dead.
Gak. Gak,
Yeah.
I just.
Getting his fucking top hat.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I feel like Gideon's
Someone
listening.
Clip this, please.
My mom hates me.
Basil, no one was talking to you.
Rianne, let's go
Jesus.
to the left and get out of here.
All
and
right,
get
let's
to
go.
a place more private.
Let's go.
Wait, what
Man, I gotta go up these stairs.
The session now.
Gotta go up
I don't
these
think we
stairs.
do. I think we just only gotta go
I
up
don't
this
know if
block.
we're able to.
Oh, fell down the stairs. Fell down the stairs.
Oh
Fell
no!
down the-
Fuck!
ow,
Oh
ow,
shit!
ow,
Oh fuck!
Oh.
So this is no longer D&D viewers.
Help me up, please.
It's playtime.
So stop.
You know, I would try, but I think there's a monster here.
No.
God damn it.
Oh no!
Quick,
All right, so that's what
quick,
this is now.
quick, Yrsa, heal me. Okay. Boop.
Don't you bring her into this.
I really think I want 22 Hawaiian
All right.
rolls right
All
now.
right. All right. Let's reel it back in.
Yes.
Let's reel it back in.
Sorry, God.
So, picking up where we left off, which was where again?
With the
Eldon.
yarn.
Yeah, we were helping.
No, it was a mad lib.
heal Aelden.
Oh.
The queen just gave her speech.
As all of you are in Aelden, after the Queen's speech, you've been helping various individuals, civilians throughout the town, picking up the rubble, trying to clean up Aelden, and successfully doing so over the next couple hours. You find yourselves tired, but with a sense of pride and a sense of accomplishment. Throughout the next couple hours, many people talk to you, discuss things with you, ask you questions. You are recognized. The people of Aelden know who you are. And everywhere you walk now, there's a sense of a status, like celebrity almost. But you continue on helping, and eventually you find all of yourselves together in the Golden Market, where the clock tower has been destroyed. But you see various mages levitating, trying to fix this monument in the center. As they are doing so, you do see off in the distance Marathil, standing in front of the dilapidated sapphire chalice. Just standing there, just looking at it. I would ask all of you, after the next couple minutes, hours, is there anything you're doing in Aelden? Or are you spending the day helping? Are you leaving soon? What is the plan for the party now?
I mean, it would be fine to like help Aelden for like the rest of the day, and then like head back to the keep to start to prepare to head back to Siri, if that's what everyone else is cool with doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Gideon was going to have a chat with the queen.
Okay. I'll say that can happen in a couple hours. If you were to send a message or even ask some of the nearby guards, they would say that she's available then. She probably has a lot on her plate right now.
Sure.
But, in
No problem.
about 2 hours, you can get an audience with the Queen. Does anyone approach Marathil, or just kind of leave him to sulk?
I feel like maybe we should approach him. He did help us kill a dragon.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
everyone does.
Okay. So you approach him, and you can hear as you're walking up. He is crying.
Aww.
You know, the bright side, which I know it may feel like there's not a lot, if you had ever wanted to change anything about this place, make it bigger, redecorate, I guess you can look forward to that now. If you had a different plan, a different image of this successful business you ran, and it may be different based on who you are now as a person versus when you originally created it, you can have that reflect. You helped kill a dragon as a dragon. That's fucking amazing.
Yes, I know.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that great thing you did, put all of that energy and the success of that into a new and improved sapphire chalice.
I could make it 3 stories.
You could make it 4.
4's not bad. I've even thought about changing the name. But I'm
What would
already
you change it
franchising. I don't know.
I think it's a pretty good name.
Thought of something with dragon in the title.
Dragon's Chalice.
The Sapphire Dragon?
Those are both very good.
I would recommend adding another, like, what is that? Spell protected room. Since, you didn't realize that the only one was going to be so popular.
That is very true, and I'll probably charge.
Yeah.
But not the people who
No,
gave
don't
you the
do
idea.
that.
Oh, no, friends at a discount.
I like
You
free.
all for free.
Perfect.
Well, hopefully in the future we won't find a need for it, or at least anytime soon.
I don't know, the things all of you get up to. You'll need it.
That's why I said hope. And near future.
Well, hopefully not too near future. It's going to take a while to rebuild. And at this point, he does kind of turn towards you all. In all seriousness, though, good job. And thank you for what you did. It seems that he's looking around at the people in the town who, as they're passing by, look at all of you. All of you have a reputation now. I wonder how you're going to handle it. You don't need a manager, do you?
I mean, do you think it's going to be bad reactions?
Oh, no, I think everyone in the area is going to want to employ you, at least. You'll probably get letters to your keep. The Valamine Empire might get wind of it, and maybe not like you
Right.
too much, but...
But we're not, open for business right now. We have some stuff that we're dealing with, so, we'll get the letters, but I feel like it'll just be a disappointment when we say no.
But that's why you need a manager. Someone who can take care of all that for you.
Have you say no instead?
Yes, but that's not a good way to make new money.
I think we're set on money.
Gat, my lovely friend, you are never too set on money.
Agreed.
True.
I don't
She
think
understands.
I don't think I've ever noticed when I had money.
I would say, as a former rich child, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
As a never wealthy person, it does.
My love, we can talk about this later. If you like.
all I'm saying is, yes, you have money, and you can buy your magical items and the things that you want, but someday you might need something bigger. I don't know, a ship, an airship, maybe a castle. I doubt you have enough money for that.
We have a spaceship at a keep.
Forgot about the spaceship.
Yeah, I think we're set, but thank you.
I mean, I don't know, team. Do we have time for side quests?
I mean, if we're on the way
Considering
there.
considering what just happened here, and there are more rifts elsewhere, I think it may be in our best priority to prioritize. So, no offense, Marathil. Thank you for the offer. Perhaps when the rifts have been dealt with, we can, in our retirement, partner.
If you'd like
Of
to
course.
still kindly tell them no, you have a way with words. So that,
of course I will.
in the near,
And-
in the future, once
course.
we are able to, if we are able to, and everything still exists, we would love to help anybody we can. So if you can tell them, rain check, then that works.
Well, it was worth a shot. Now I can't say I won't be using your name and my affiliation to my own benefit,
That's
but
okay.
that is neither here nor there.
Go for it.
Well, where are you all off to?
Well, we'll go back home to, get everything situated. And we had already discussed Siri, right? All of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then we're headed to Siri.
Siri. Well, have a wonderful time, and I hope you are not attacked by dragons and everything goes smoothly. And, well, I see you soon. I have missed your presence. Well, before everything, of course.
Oh, thank you. We've missed you too.
And hopefully, by the time you get back, and he looks backwards towards the tavern, this will be taken care of.
I'm sure it will be.
I'll let you know if it is rebuilt before you are back. Maybe you can be here for the opening.
We would love that.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Seekers of Insonia, it has been a pleasure working with you. I'm going to go sulk a little bit longer before I start a plan on how to rebuild my fucking tavern. So, I bid all of you farewell and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
And in a flash of smoke, bronze smoke, he disappears. You hear some nearby children. That was cool.
So cute.
You all are left in the golden market. What would you want to do?
Does anyone have anything they need to do in Aelden?
In Aelden now.
Not in Aelden specifically, no.
I have a fairly short chat, but otherwise, no.
Okay.
No.
So if no one else has anything in Aelden, I could say over the next 2 hours, if you guys wait for Gideon, you can continue to help the citizens, help pick up, clean up. Gideon, you make your way to the castle, and you make your way into the 1 second. Into the, how do I do this? Throne room. As you make your way into the throne room, you are taken to a side room. You see where the door opens, and inside is a large area with a curved roof. You can see has a beautiful mural on the top of past queens and kings and events of Eldon and the country of Isvaria. You can see a long, dark wood table that has just enough seats for each council member and one seat at the very head, where you see the queen sitting down, writing on what looks to be a piece of parchment, as the Golden Company guard leads you in and says, Queen, your arrival, Sir Gideon is here. And she looks up, oh, please, thank you. Have a seat, Gideon. You wanted to speak.
Yes, and he'll sit wherever she motioned. Gideon doesn't know where like the proper seat would be, so
The chair right next to her, Jason.
okay. He'll take a seat and kind of get situated. It was a beautiful speech. Effective too, for what that's worth, as far as I could tell, at least.
I appreciate. As someone in my position, you need to be able to raise morale. And in these dark times, it was necessary.
Well, we were out there with a lot of the folk, and I believe the words meant a great deal to them.
Good. What can I do for you?
I merely had a few questions. First, I guess I'll get the more unpleasant one out of the way. Are you concerned about what Valamine's going to do when news of the attack gets out, and it eventually will if it hasn't already?
I actually already have reports of talks of what they plan to do, and currently it sounds like Valamine plans to back off. conversations of a dragon attacking Eldin, and Eldin being defended not only by very powerful individuals, but also 2 ancient dragons. Well, they did not seem very adamant about starting a war after that information.
That is good. I was worried they would try to rush an advantage.
Well, we are diligently looking after them and making sure, but for now, it seems we have time. I do plan to have King Valamine within the next month.
I'd be curious how that goes.
So would I.
Are you all right?
I am as fine as you can be after such an event. I will be fine. Am I all right? I am enough. I could say we've had worse, but we haven't. But we have always gotten through events, things such as this. We will be prosperous. We live another day, and we will take it one day at a time.
We may have helped with slaying Umbraxicor, but I hope you don't short your own achievements in this. The people lived because of you and your quick actions.
I would like to take credit, but I am not the master planner. I am the queen, of course. I am head of state, but I have a council for a reason. Had it not been for Garen and Orion, my brain would not have come up with something so quick.
But you listened.
Of course, as I think a good ruler should.
I've seen many a leader fall on their own pride in the hopes of being the hero.
Well, those leaders will not live long if they decide that way.
Perhaps not. I hope you know that I think I speak for everyone when I say that we hold a great deal of respect for you and your position.
And I appreciate it.
Along with what happened here, the situation with Oberyn, we did not put you in an easy spot. I understand that it was complicated.
It was not you who put me in a difficult spot, it was Oberyn himself. Oberyn was the one who did all of that. All of you merely reacted. I do not hold anything against your actions. They were just. And even more so, coming to me about the situation grew my respect for all of you. So, the respect is mutual. There's nothing you need to apologize for.
I always feel guilty during moments like this, to be honest.
It is a natural reaction.
Perhaps. I know that guilt, worry, and fear, these emotions can come easy and they're hard to stave off at times. And again, I've now seen you deal with 2 radical situations that you're never quite fully prepared for. How could you be? You are doing what you can for your people, those that you have stewardship over. I only ask that you don't let yourself get too far behind taking care of yourself. With all due respect, you look tired.
Yes, I am that. Do not worry, Gideon. I will take care of myself. But I am the ruler and the queen, and my needs come after everyone else's. is the nature.
Suppose it is true. They just need you. We're gonna be gone, but should anything like this happen again, we will still have the Seeker Stones.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Where are you going?
We're heading to Siri next, I believe.
Very well. Well, one last time, is there anything you need from me before you leave?
You've already promised that you'll take care of yourself. One day, we might call on you for something large. I don't know what it would be or when it will be. I would just ask that you remember that we answered the call when you called for us.
I always will. And at this moment, you hear the doors open, and you see some of the council members walking in, and she holds up her hand. You kind of stop at the door. Thank you, Sir Gideon. Be safe, all of you. We need you.
We will. And he will get up and actually give her a bow back. And then, is the trade master there?
Mm-hmm.
Crutch, or have they built Kitty's leg for her?
No, you can see that she is in a wheelchair. She's being rolled in. They haven't built her new leg yet. But you can see that the leg has been amputated, and there is a bandage.
Gotcha. Okay. Gideon will just take note of that, but he'll trust that they'll get that taken care of eventually. It's a good leg. You can't whip that together overnight, so fair enough.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as
Gideon
you
would see himself out.
as you see,
Yes.
Can anyone else hear him? Oh,
No.
am I gone?
Yeah, John,
You
you
were.
frozen for a second.
All right. Well,
well,
now
we
I'm
can hear
back.
you now. Yay.
Orion just kind of looks at you, Gideon, as you walk out, and just kind of nods towards you.
Gideon gives him a little tip of his hat.
Okay. And you walk out. You find yourself back in Eildon. With that, the rest of you are tired. You have been helping for now probably 5 hours. Gideon, you were able to find the party kind of near the guard barricades and where the Adventurers Guild is, which actually is still standing. A little roughed up, but the Seven Swords Adventuring Guild is there. You can also see as you kind of exit Gideon that one of the towers of the College of Eildon is being lifted up in the air. This large tower is being lifted and placed, and you can hear. You see these spellcasters, wizards. It seems like cast what looks like water spells. As the water kind of drenches on the sides, it transmutes into stone as the School of Transmutation starts to rebuild the tower.
Neat. That's cool.
Find your party members.
Well, we ready to head home for some rest then?
I think it's well needed.
Right. So with that, how are you getting home?
Gonna port glass, I assume.
I think you port glass there, didn't you?
Gonna
Fuck.
use the teleportation
Tree.
circles that we use.
You don't. I
Tele-
don't think.
We don't have one at the key.
Well, we can just
Oh,
transport via plants.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, if it's all right with you, Yrsa, not to auction off your spell slots for you, but
What?
But since we're literally going to go to bed anyway.
Yeah, it's okay.
right.
We'll
Alright.
transport.
Be
yeah,
be
flat
sure
toes.
be cool if you did. To quote Blake Shelton, you know what I'm saying?
So, as you find one of the nearby trees, you transport via plants, end up back home in Stormhold Keep in the courtyard, where the large tree that is in the center of the keep is located.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you are back. So, are you guys just going straight to bed, or is there anything you're doing?
Oh, were you gonna say something, Rachel?
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't need to RP this, but Basil would probably cast sending a couple times or a few times between her and Vasati, you know, kind of doing like a brief update, saying she's fine, back at the keep, going to Siri, all of that.
Okay. The update you get from Vasati is that her unit is moving back to Aelden at the current moment, for obvious reasons, to help with guarding and cleaning up. The conversation is definitely short. She
Yeah.
hears it's his post-Umbraxicor attack, but Vasati as well. She is in no danger, and she's heading back to Aelden.
Cool. That's it.
Oh, nice. So yeah, Rian is going to right around bedtime. He's gonna kind of be in his room and he's gonna be trying to go to sleep. But then he can't get to sleep, and he's going to wake up, or he's gonna get out of bed and he's gonna leave his room and he's gonna go to Gideon's room. Kind of knock on the door.
Saw Ryan mutant.
I tried to vamp there
Time
for a
for
little
some
bit.
rice.
I tried to vamp to give you a little more time.
I appreciate.
Yeah. So Rian's gonna take his time to just kind of mosey on over to to Gideon's room. He's gonna kind of knock on the door, give it a couple of knocks.
Come in.
Oh, great! And he'll kind of open the door, and he'll just kind of stand in the doorway while it's open, not coming all the way into the room yet, just because he wants to ask something first. Gideon.
See Gideon like poke his head out from like where he's working, like wondering why you haven't come in yet.
Well,
yes.
I know you're a very, very busy guy, but I know this is going to sound silly, but how are you with potions? Like very, very simple things.
How am I with potions, John?
Simple potions, okay. Like a potion of healing, like a small potion of healing, should you have the requirements, you could figure out how to make it. Other potions like tonics and like various things you're pretty good at.
Okay.
Chemistry, you could do it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm all right, Rian.
Okay, so and listen, please don't tell anybody else about this, all right?
Okay.
Sometimes when I've been going to sleep at night, I've been having some really bad back pain. And I was hoping you might be able to make just a small something. I got the ingredients from Basil, but she didn't have the time to make it. Very busy with all the, the Raven Queen stuff, and so I didn't want to pry too much there. But I was hoping...
You don't want her to know your back hurts, do you?
No. I feel as though there's already somewhat of a small rumor going around that I am old. And I don't want to exacerbate.
I haven't caught that one.
So I like you, Gideon. You're one of the good ones. So I have the ingredients. If you'd be willing to try, I'd really appreciate it.
I will do what I can.
Okay, great. And he'll kind of shut the door behind him, and he'll hand the ingredients to Gideon.
All right. And Gideon will look him over and get to work, see what he can come up with.
Yeah, Gideon, it is very, very simple. It is
Cool.
all herbs, nothing magical about this potion. There are instructions. Rian did bring a instructions list, and you love instructions.
No, instructions are great. Ryan also
Yeah.
loves instructions.
So, as you start the potion, you start reading the instructions, putting things in.
Border and pestle out.
Yeah. Border and pestle out. Go ahead and make me
Uh-oh.
a. Hold on, I gotta. 1 second. Let me look up your stats. This
What's
is to make
Gideon's worst stat? Roll me.
Make a strength check for me.
would
It's
be
your
a-
turn.
It would be a tinkering check. It would be a d20 plus your proficiency plus your. I think just your proficiency.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
So I'd say tinkering is definitely intelligence, right?
Yeah, let's do a tinkering check.
Okay. I'm just gonna make an intelligence check, and then we'll just add the plus the proficiency, just for
Okay.
ease, if that's all right. Cool. And we're gonna guidance. This is important to Rianne, so let's make sure we do it right.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck. All right. Well, okay. 15 plus a D4. All right. Cool. I mean, 18 for
Yeah.
a very simple potion. Supposed to
Yeah,
be.
18's really good actually. So as you're reading instructions, placing things in, this is obviously the first time you're doing this, but you're reading the instructions. You're following it to a T. As you place one of the herbs in, however, the potion starts to bubble in a way that doesn't make sense at all. Just starts to writhe just a little bit and starts to change slight color from this green to a yellow. And you look at it and you look at the instructions. That should have worked. But another go at it. You pour this one out. You have a little bit of leftover. Some of the ingredients Rian has brought you, you have. So you start over. Rian, you see Gideon just kind of poured out in the sink he has in his room because he would have a sink.
Is everything
100%.
all right, Gideon?
Something about the last batch was off. Hang on.
Okay.
Enhance ability
Okay. Roll again, tinkering check
with guidance.
with guidance.
All right, cool. So yeah, so now we're at 23 plus a D4.
Okay.
Boom.
This time
Okay.
you get past the section, the little part that there was a mishap or something happened. As you go past it, you continue on. You're probably about 2 more minutes away from having this potion ready, and as you go to put the last ingredient in, there's a puff of smoke. You gotta start over.
I take it that
He
wasn't
slowly
supposed to
looks
happen.
over at Rianne.
Yeah.
What is this?
What? I don't think it's a potion. Like I said, I just
John,
had some
Yes.
back pain.
is Rianne trying to get Gideon involved in the prank war?
Make an insight check.
He guidances right in front of Rianne as he stares
Just
right
like-
at him.
Oh, Rianne, go ahead and roll me a blind GM, either persuasion or deception, whichever
blind.
one applies.
Okay. Blind GM. Okay. There you go.
Gideon, you stare at Rianne. Honestly, it's hard to tell. It is really hard to tell, but it seems like he's being genuine.
I just brought it to you because I thought that this would be something in your wheelhouse. I'm sorry if I
He
can
takes
go
his
back and
gloves off, like
Oh,
rolls his
Basil.
sleeves up.
oh okay, all right, okay.
All right. Where did you get these
All right.
ingredients anyway? As he gets to work.
I got those from Clara actually.
Clara does not use cheap ingredients, so that is not an explanation. As he's just working, trying to figure out what's going wrong with it.
Go ahead and make me a tinkering check.
All right. I mean, enhanceability's still up. It's up for like an hour, so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done that twice, but whatever. All right, cool. So that's 26 plus.
Oh,
plus.
so 29.
29.
I'm sure
All
this will be enough.
Gideon, you continue place things in. You get past the section the first time that it failed. Get past the section where it failed the second time. As you go to pour it into the vial for the final product, the vial that you're holding breaks.
Oh. That.
Ow.
I'm sorry. It's not funny. I'm very sorry. Are you all right, Gideon?
I'm fine. What was that?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Gideon, something's going on. you can pick up something's happening.
I subtle spell, cast telekinesis to pick Rian up into the air.
Oh. All right.
I mean, you would get to make a check, but
no, it's okay. It's okay. He's not expecting it. You see him kind of like look up above your head on the wall, and then look back down to you. Gideon, could you put me down, please? I was just asking for a simple tonic to help with my back pain.
are rotating in midair. How's your back feeling now?
Honestly, better.
Oh, it's good. He kind of like drops you in midair, but like catches you before you hit the ground. Is there anything on that wall that Gideon looks at?
No. Gideon, as you're doing this, you feel a small nudge in the front of your foot as you trip.
I'm standing still. What do you mean?
There's a nudge that just kind of lifts your foot up.
Oh.
And
well, concentration drops, Joe.
And I'm gonna misty step before I fall on the ground. Oh, we've been found.
And then,
Run!
like Randall from Monsters Inc., how he like
son of a bitch.
transforms. She's gonna like grab not Gideon, Rian's hand and be like, "You got pranked," and then we're gonna run.
You got pranked.
Hang on, let me check one thing real quick.
I'm gonna cast disintegrate.
Vortex warp.
Because
disintegrate.
I was gonna say Gak like walks into the hallway and he's like, "What did someone just say?"
They just walk.
I think that's a great idea, John. Can you vortex warp in front of them the direction they're running?
Oh my god.
You started something here.
Gak, you see Enid and Rian run out of Gideon's room laughing. You hear Enid say, "Get pranked," and then they run. And then immediately you see Gideon vortex warp in front of Rian and Enid.
Ooh, shit! And turn around, back where they were running, I guess.
Yep, turn around.
Keep running, it won't help you.
Rian's gonna summon Akari and be like, "Get on, Enid!"
Here we go! Through the keep on Hikari.
You gallop past Gak because he was the opposite direction and turned around to run it.
Are you guys pronking without me?
they take off that.
No! No!
You're paying for that vial. Hey, Gak. Puts his gloves back on.
I would say Basil and Ursa, you hear the commotion and kind of just look out your doors.
Are we pronking?
Yeah, they're pronking.
She just
Gak.
claps.
Good. I'm going back to my room. She's gonna turn around and close the door.
Correct, Basil. The winning move is to not play. Gak. Gak.
Gideon, come to my room.
Oh. Give me one moment. Gideon grabs a fresh, clean notebook and some ink and quill.
The next book they release, Gak and Gideon's Guide to Pronking.
Pronking.
As Gideon walks into Gak's room, Gak looks out the door and slowly shuts it.
War has been officially declared, Gak. So I'm not going to feel bad about any of this.
Let's get to work.
And with that, you guys hear Mandark down the hallway.
Family
Did you
opera
say
theme just starts
Mandar?
blaring.
Mandark.
Mandark, dude.
Mandar.
Goodness.
Classic.
So, on that note, the door closes and schemes are planned.
Nice.
Enid and Rian, you successfully pronked Gideon, but at what cost?
War.
There we go. That's camera.
Nice high fives.
So,
For the record, that was hilarious. Ryan loved it. Gideon's gonna make you pay.
It was so hard to not just be cracking up the whole time. Thank you for being a good sport.
I thought
Excited
Gideon.
for the war.
I thought Gak and Ryan had joined forces against Gideon. And I was just like, I hope you've enjoyed some of the items Gideon has made for you. Because if you think I can't create prank items, friend. Hey, Ryan, made you a healing potion. I know what you're thinking. It's purple. Drink it.
And that's a prank for not reading our book.
Gideon gives Rian a new expanding shield, but it's Gideon's exploding shield.
That just blows Rian's arm off. Gideon does not comprehend the pranks.
He just takes it way too far.
If he's not in a fucking cast by the end of the day,
in there.
then the prank wasn't good enough.
Okay. Anyways, so pranks aside, everyone goes to sleep. Is there anything? Actually, all of you go to sleep and wake up the next morning, fully rested. Some of you prepared for war. Others, you have. Let me check the old schedule. 4 more days until your week of downtime is up. So during these 4 days, is there anything the party or individuals want to do before you head to Siri? We'll go with Basil.
I want to buy more diamonds.
Okay. How many more diamonds do you want?
Good shout.
I think I have 2 right now, so I might as well just buy 2 more.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
We die a
it's
lot.
1,000. It's 1,000 each, right? It's a diamond worth 1,000 for the spell.
Maybe 500.
I think Revivify is 300.
Let me
But
check.
resurrection or whatever is.
Bro, what if
500.
why did they give you guys so much fucking money?
I don't know.
It's not
The
bad.
cleric has unlimited revives.
Raise.
So Revivify is diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
So mark
Do
up
I
600.
have the big boy
No, we broke that
Ring-
in half, I believe. I think you had a diamond worth 3k, and we broke that in half into 2. That was
That's
before
right.
each in a fight.
There was that. And then I think
I think you used those. And
I
then you
used
bought
them both.
Yeah,
and then
you
I bought 2
more.
more. Now I'm buying 2 more.
So you have 4. Mark off 600 gold pieces or 60 platinum from your inventory.
You could also do just get 2 500 gold ones because it says a diamond worth at least. So that way they're good for Revivify or Raise Dead, depending on the scenario.
Okay.
You're right.
Yours
I am
also
kind of in
has
trouble.
Regenerate, not regenerate. What is the thing?
Reincarnate?
Reincarnate. Yours has
Reincarnate.
that. But that's not the best option. I'll just put that out there because you might not come back as the form you were originally
Raised
in.
dead. Yeah. So wait, take away 1,000 gold pieces for 2 at least 500.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So mark those in your inventory as 2 diamonds worth 5. Okay. So Basil, you grab some diamonds. The jeweler in Shredina absolutely loves you. This is the fourth time you've been here to buy diamonds. They greet you with open arms and say, "These are my last 2, but you can have them." And gives you the diamonds. You have
Thank
your
you so
5.
much.
They are out of diamonds for a month.
That's okay. There are other towns.
That's true. Not like you're going to Siri where there's literally their biggest imports jewels.
What if I just end this campaign with like 20 diamonds?
70 diamonds in the bag.
I need to try to. It's gonna be impossible, but I need to try to guess by the time this campaign is over how many diamonds I've had.
Well, you can start now because you had 2.
How many people have died?
You've used Revivify,
So
Oberyn
2
fight.
on Rian.
2 on
would be-
Rian, 1 on Sayori.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I revivify another fucking person that same night with Oprah? No, maybe not.
I know Sayori was revivified. I don't think Rian died during the Oberyn fight.
He didn't die. There was the other fight.
Each
So
there was 2.
Yeah, so that's 3 so far.
1 on
Gak.
Gak.
4.
So 4.
4.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Probably
Now you
gonna
keep
use
count.
these other 4 for. But Basil's in trouble with her mom, so she's got to be a little careful.
So as you gather your diamonds, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, since she was in Tredina, he would like to accompany her to go on his errand that you and I talked about.
Okay. We'll get back to that. Enid, you wanted to do something?
Ooh.
Yes, I
suspicious.
had I wanted to talk with Yursa in the morning.
All right. Yersa, where are you?
Hold on, I just put a bunch of cheese into
Oh,
my
I'm
mouth.
so sorry.
That's okay.
We're catching everyone eating.
I would think, I think she'd be outside. You know, I don't think she spends too much time in her room unless
Mhm.
absolutely needed to be in there.
Yeah.
Maybe she's kind of like helping, just watering Basil's garden, just hanging out.
No. Yeah, so she will she will, with the morning sun and everything, walk on over to Yursa and say, "Good job. They look beautiful."
Oh, well, Basil's been doing a really good job, but I figured I'd spread some love myself.
You both have such a talent. I don't know if I could keep even one alive, so you guys
Well.
stick to it.
The secret is you have to come and talk to them every day. That's how they really sprout up.
Oh, what do you tell them?
Well, you ask them about their day, and then you tell them about your day, and just little things like that. Just chit chat.
Sorry, I might sneeze, but it's like not
Bless
coming.
you.
Oh my god,
Flowers.
Haley. Oh,
They
the
do that pollen.
Oh. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the Feywild Rift. I know when we were all talking about our plans, there you had some apprehension, which I don't blame you. But there is something I need to work through with you, maybe, or tell you, and hopefully it's not a problem. How much do you know about the Moon Goddess or the Moon Court in general?
John? How much would yours know?
Make a history check.
I can do that. Guidance myself, by the way. Where's my guidance at? Eh. 14.
14. You don't know much about the inner workings of the Feywild. You do know that it is broken up into courts, courts of the season, some courts of I don't want to say planets because that's not the right word, but the moon court, the sun court, like
Yeah.
stars, I guess. It is a very intricate system, and the Feywild is broken up into these courts as they rule their own domains and usually don't have crossover. The extent of your knowledge of the moon court is just that they are a court dedicated to the moon. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, then Urso would relay that information and just add, it's actually rather complicated and very complex, but that's really all that I know.
Okay. And I haven't talked with Moon about it anymore, and the last time we did speak, she did not want me to interfere, but and I know she can hear me right now, so she can yell at me later, but I'm going to. Basically, and like she's gonna explain to Yrsa that the moon goddess is no more. It's like a moon council of like archfey in the moon court itself, and like when Moon wanted to help Enid and everything, she got punished, and basically she's like exiled, and there's a whole problem there, and et cetera, and Enid wants to go solve that in the Feywild. So, along with, I know, us, all the stuff that, you know, is important for the Feywild Rift to be open for because of how much different societies rely on the Rift, I need to tell the rest of the party that I need to go in there and handle that. I can't just walk away after Moon gave up everything so that I could have a chance at survival. So, and I don't exactly know what that looks like. But I tend to be an aggressive person, so the initial intention was to go in there and remove them permanently. But then there's no goddess, so but there is no goddess still, which doesn't make sense to me, so I don't really understand what the problem of removing them all would be anyway. So yeah, are you upset about any of that?
You can see like a wave of different emotions has fluctuated across her face as you continue to talk. But eventually it just kind of lands on a very soft yet stern smile. And she just says, well, first things first. I agree. I think going into the rift through Lunaria would be, I want to say, the safer way to enter the Feywild. And we do at some point need to sever the connection between what's on the other side in order for us to safely close it. So at some point we will need to travel into the Feywild for a different reason. However, as skilled as you are, Enid, I think that taking on the entirety of the Court of the Moon is not a good idea. Because, honestly, at the end of the day, there are very particular rules with those on the court, and really anyone in the Feywild interfering with anyone on the material plane. I don't know these creatures, so I can't speak to their actual nature, as if they are good or evil. I would hope, being on the Moon Court, they are ones of good. And I'm sure whatever they did, they had to do for a reason. Punishment, however, is very unique to each court. Every creature in the Feywild has a duality to them. A lot of times you will hear people say that they are tricksters and that they will try to lock you into a deal if you're not careful. Others can be the kindest creatures you've ever met. They will give you the shirts off their back, unlimited power, and ask nothing in return. I am not as familiar with those on the Moon Court. I don't think going in with sharp weapons and sharp words is necessarily the right answer. But maybe they would speak with you, allow you to plead your case. And maybe we can come up with something. And I mean, if I'm at your side, maybe we can have some leverage to ask if they can allow Moon to come back. Those in the Fae sometimes turn a blind eye to what's happening in the material. Sometimes they choose to ignore it and live in ignorant bliss. And maybe if they knew about what was going on here, they would be way more lenient to forgiveness for what Moon had to do. I mean, they were doing a favor to everyone in the Feywild, essentially, long term, right?
Right. I guess, yeah, I didn't really think about the whole speaking with thing just because Moon is exiled and they're trying to like capture her. It seemed like a already not, I guess, peaceful or negotiable thing, but maybe we can at least try that first and go from there.
I know that you're worried, and I know you want to help Moon because of all that she's done for you, and I will do whatever I can to help. I just caution, the Feywild is so unpredictable, and if they're hunting her, it's really not good. As much as I would hope for peaceful talks, your way might not be too far off either. I'm sorry if I don't have a solution right now.
No, I wasn't asking for a solution. Lunaria is your home, which is super connected to the Feywild, and I didn't want to be hurting another friend through this process. So that's, I mean, like you said, who knows what will happen. Maybe we can talk to them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can bargain. Like you said, if sometimes Fae want to bargain.
They love to bargain.
I don't know what we would offer, but got to start somewhere. So, and maybe I can talk with Moon and maybe she can give me a little bit more details, but I haven't wanted to ask her because she was very insistent that I stay away. So, and I'm just not going to do that. I can't do that. So, do I have to, kill them all? No, I don't have to do that. But I have to do something,
I agree. You're not hurting me. The Fae is so complex, and there are so many who vie for their own power, who I'm connected to, and the Moon Council are very different. I'll tell you what, maybe I can, if she'd be willing, I could reach out to Melora and see if she could provide any clarity or answers, or at least maybe give us some names to start with. I don't know anyone on the Moon Council, but maybe she would bless us with a name or two, and we could start looking into them and the exact rules in which Moon broke, and if there is a way to overrule exile.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a great help. Also, Moon's actual name is Aerolith. I just call her Moon, so.
Aerolith. That's good. That'll help. And I can't guarantee she'll respond, but it's best I have at this moment. But if we could get some names or a way to overturn being exiled, that would give us a start.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, anything is help, whatever it turns out being. So, thank you, because it's just been swimming in my brain of like,
Absolutely.
gotta do something. Don't know what, but
I think Aerolith is trying to protect you. But I know how you feel about always being the one protected, and now you want to return the favor. But I share her caution. If one of these creatures comes to you, please let me know before you make any deal or agree to anything, because they have a very good way of making their words sound. What's the phrase? Making salt taste like sugar.
you think they might? I thought with the whole rift stuff, that was a big no-no.
I think right now, anything is possible. And if they're looking for her, there will be those who are brave enough to cross over. So please let me know. I'm not saying this will happen.
Right.
It's just a precaution.
No, thank you. Your insight has been so helpful, and I feel like I actually have a grasp about how to start this. And I promise I'll bring it up with the party here soon. I just wanted to make sure that if there was any problems with, interfering with the Feywild, that I talked with you first. So
I appreciate it. And I will reach out to Melora and pray for some answers.
thank you. Seriously, thanks.
Of course. I'll give you a hug.
She'll accept a hug.
Yay.
And she will sit down while Yursa continues to speak with the flower. So
That she does.
Okay, cool. Thank God. No, speak with plants. So
well,
going back to Gideon, who had a thing. Gideon, did you say you were accompanying Basil to Shardina, or just finding her after?
I imagine if she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Shardina to buy diamonds," Gideon would be like, "Oh, I also wanted to go there. We can kind of split up and then reconvene, and then we can go back together."
Yeah.
So, as you travel to Shardina, which is, I enjoy. Oh, I don't have an actual. Oh, I do. Look at that. As you travel to Shardina, that's a bad image. Anyways, Basil, you were able to grab your diamonds, and Gideon, you are able to find Basil, in the marketplace, in the central marketplace of Shardina, as she's walking with the diamonds.
You see that Gideon has a new bag.
Oh, Gideon, that looks very nice.
Thank you.
It fits you.
Yeah, it's like Gax.
Is
I
it
figure I have so much stuff I'm holding all and working on all the time. It'd be nice to bring it all with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, very useful.
Did you get everything you needed?
Yes. Didn't need too much. Just a couple of diamonds. That's it. I really only travel with the clothes on my back.
Oh. I also bought a churro over there. Those were pretty good.
Oh, that's nice.
You ever
I
had
don't
a
think
churro?
I've never had a churro.
You should get a churro.
I should. If you'd like to accompany me, I can
You
go
hear the
ahead
vendor in
and...
the background. Churros! Churros here!
Ignore
I've
that
never
part.
had one. I'll take a churro.
Gold pieces.
Huh?
It's 3 gold pieces.
3 gold
It's worth it.
pieces. All right.
It's 100% worth it.
No
These are
inside
high
check
quality
needed.
ingredients.
John's just mad that Rachel's buying all the diamonds, so he's charging her 3 gold pieces for a churro.
I thought he was more mad that I just casually made churros.
Invented
and
churros.
Made it a part of the game.
Gideon's always
You know,
inventing, even when he's
You
not
do have to
responsible.
spend a little bit more money when you randomly put stuff into the game. It's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just
I will survive without this 3 gold. I'll even pay for mine. There we go.
This is
It's done.
good.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you. All right.
You're
Continue.
welcome. Walks. Where else do you need to go, or are you heading
Oh.
back home?
I'm good to head back. I have
Okay.
one more thing I need to work on before we head off. So, if I'm lucky tonight, maybe tomorrow night it'll be completed.
Okay. Sounds good. What are you working on?
It's just something to help in the Sea of the Dying. I don't know how successful it's gonna be, so
Hmm.
I don't like talking about stuff until I know it works. You know.
For sure. No, I get that.
All right. Well, we can't use the port glass. Should we take the dragon back?
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever ridden a dragon.
No. Well, I mean, it's just the spirit of one, but I imagine it feels fairly similar. You'd have to ask Enid. He's the only one I know that's really rode a dragon.
Oh. Well, I guess we could count that.
You don't sound excited by this.
Well, she was thrown off of it.
That's true. Mine is much more polite, though.
Yes, yes. Much does not want to kill us, but yeah,
That too.
no, for sure. Is it a two-person? Two-person?
100%.
Okay. I'm
Is it a 2-door or 4-door dragon?
It's a 2-door.
A two-door.
Oh, it's a
We
sports
got the
car.
roof
Gotcha.
down.
Yeah, cool. Do you prefer the front?
Well, I could drive my dragon.
Okay. Sure. I will take the back.
We do that.
Are you more of
You
a
just see,
top
like,
riding dragon or a bottom riding dragon? Which, for to be carried by it or
I don't.
on the neck?
you just see
So,
like
so back at the keep.
Basil awkwardly
this is
having her
a
hands wrapped
good
around.
question. Are you summoning dragon in public or not?
No, I mean we leave the city, go to like the we'd leave
Okay.
like the
All right.
we wouldn't just be like middle of the street.
That's what I imagined in my head.
No,
Yeah,
Just
you
like
gotta
dragon, just flying off.
gotta make sure you're mounting your dragon in private, of course.
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
You know.
I'll mute. Sorry.
I buy 10 churros before I leave.
So, you mount your dragon and return to the keep. Whew! You're back at the keep. Continue.
Well, I still need a little bit more time, so would I be able to finish it tonight or tomorrow night, John?
You could go retrieve it now. Yeah.
Because I'm modifying some stuff, right? That was kind of what we decided for appearance sake.
Yes. Yes. So you could retrieve it today, have it done by tomorrow.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. So for the next, it's midday. For the next 4 or 5 hours, all of you don't see Gideon. He's not around.
Do not disturb signs on the door.
Is anyone else doing anything while Gideon's gone, or are we just good to keep moving forward?
Gak is gonna do something.
Okay.
After Basil and Gideon come back and he talks to them, he's like,
Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna go to Shredina now.
Gak, I didn't know that you needed to go to Sredina.
I didn't plan on it, but now I kind of want to. So I'll be back.
You know what? And Basil's gonna, I don't know, grab her sweater, whatever she's wearing, and puts it back on. Let's go. You know, they have these
You're gonna
really
walk
great
to Shredina?
churros.
Okay.
You're not there,
Have
Gideon.
fun. It was right when we got back, he said.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Gideon. Thank
fun.
you for the ride.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I got some things I'm gonna pick up.
Basil's gonna loop her arm around Gax, but it's like that.
Just
Let's
being
go.
carried. Handbag.
Okay, so when we get to Shradina, Gak is gonna be like,
So one of the things I'm doing, I have to do it in secret, but then the other thing I actually need your help with.
Oh. Which one do you need to do first?
We can do the one with your help first.
Okay.
Okay, so where was this guy with the churros?
I will show you. And she'll grab his hand and
Churros!
he's right over there, and it's 3 gold pieces. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Gak. What's your name?
His name is Jonathan.
That's a really cool name.
My
So
name
what?
is Ro.
Ro. Very cool. So what are these things?
It's bread that I've churned in sugar and deep fried. Not in that order.
Okay. So what's what deep fry? What do you have to do there with bread?
It's oil, and you put the bread in the oil.
That is correct.
Okay.
Enid
So
taught me how to
Are you
fry.
trying to steal my recipe?
no, I've just never heard of it
It's
before. and I
bread and oil with sugar. Anybody could figure that out.
Were they delicious?
I don't know. I've
I
never
don't
made
know.
it
Ate
before.
3.
Can I have one?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
1
thank
gold
you.
piece, please.
Thank you so much.
One.
Gak will give 1 gold piece to him.
It was 3 gold pieces for me.
Ro leans over to you, Basil, and says, "This is a charitable donation. He does not look like he has a lot of money."
He has plenty of money, thank you.
Darn.
What? He looks rich, doesn't he? Look at his bag.
This is
Looks
really
at Gak's fucked up tunic and his coat
Has holes still in it.
Listen, that is my best friend. And if I say he has money, he has money.
Fine, 3 gold for the next one.
No, we're leaving.
Then-
I bet
No.
there's better churro vendors in the city.
There's none.
Well, I'll go home and make some. I have a great girlfriend who can cook.
But
Well,
Basil,
good luck trying to sell them.
I don't need to sell them. I just need
I
to eat
own
them.
this part of Shadina.
As Basil's like dragging Gak away, he's like,
I wanted to know more about the churros.
I will tell you all about the churros, Gak.
There's a timid young kid that just kind of walks up with gold. Can I have a churro, please? As you guys are walking away, just watching the screaming match.
Okay. Well, there was another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to get some cloth that matches this color. Because Vay taught me a little bit how to do some sewing, so I was going to try to fix my cloak.
And is that the thing you need to do in private?
No, I have a different thing I need to do. in
Oh,
private.
okay. Well, I would love to help you pick out the fabric.
Okay.
so then yeah, they'll go to a place that sells different fabrics and stuff that he'll try to match it. He doesn't want a new cloak. He wants to fix his cloak.
The tailor there looks at you, Gak, and just, "Are you sure you don't want a new coat?"
So this cloak is magical.
She
It
looks
pro-
at the holes.
It protects me.
"Are you sure?"
Yes.
Well, the magic isn't to close holes.
No,
That's
but
true.
usually magical items can't be damaged, honey.
Well, you'll have to take that up with my DM.
I don't know.
Because
Your design, your
it's a cloak
design
of
manager.
protection.
Your design manager.
Yeah.
He sounds like an idiot.
My friend Gideon, it didn't. Okay, to be fair, it didn't start as a magical cloak, but my friend enchanted it, so it is magical. Maybe he didn't
So
enchant
these holes
all
are
of it.
post, these holes are pre-enchant.
They weren't, no, but we could just pretend that he missed parts of it.
No, we fucking won't.
Well, you know what? To be fair, I'll throw you this bone too, Taylor. It was magic that damaged the cloak, so maybe that is why there's holes in it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll agree on that. Anyway, I just want.
But you still want the blue and gold.
I do
Yes.
like those colors. Yes.
In that arrangement?
Yes.
Do you
Alright.
do you have another cloak that's magical that you could dye these colors?
I could get one.
How fast?
How fast do you need it?
Well, we're here, aren't we?
Yeah, I didn't want this to turn into a whole thing.
50 gold pieces for the materials.
Done.
Good.
Nick, are you paying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gak hands over 5 platinum.
Oh, wait, my love.
No, that's correct.
That is correct.
Oh, because Rachel can't do math.
That's one of the things you taught me, Basil.
I taught you up to 10. That's
Yeah.
it.
And you said that 10 of these are one of these and 10 of these are one of these, so
Did I?
yeah.
We'll say
The
that.
materials are boxed up with a bow. She slid it across the counter. Have a good day.
Thank you
Me
so
too.
much.
She looks at you, Basil. All right.
Okay.
That's over.
Yeah, so now Gak is he'll say,
Okay, I'm going to do the secret thing now, but I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
and Gak is gonna go to a nearby like farmer that has a produce stand, basically.
Daryl Oroville. I'm just kidding.
All the way from before.
And there's 2 produce stands. Daryl and Phil.
Nice. I'm gonna message you, John.
Okay.
And you're gonna laugh.
Okay. I haven't even got the message yet, and I'm already laughing.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent you the message.
I really don't know why John puts up with us.
It's so funny. I can't wait for you guys to figure out what he's buying.
Just the look on John's face.
Oh my god.
I should have sent you the message earlier.
Okay, yeah. You can't get it from that one stand, and actually,
No, yeah,
you have to go to a couple.
That's
and
okay.
The individual just goes, "How many?" That's all that happens. You go to 3 stands.
okay.
People in the area are a little bit upset. They don't have any more, and
That's okay. How much does it cost me?
150 gold pieces.
Okay. Boom. Removed. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, spend
Gak
all your
put-
money before
Gak-
Siri.
I mean, that
It's
was
impossible.
that was 15 of my 5,000 platinum.
Your 50,000 gold. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's what you did, John. Anyway,
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, Gak puts it all in his bag of holding and meets back up with Basil for them to head home.
Okay. Basil, Gak walks home carefully.
Gak,
Yeah,
are you allowed to tell me what's in the bag?
you'll know.
Should I be worried?
No.
Okay.
And then Gak starts walking again,
Yep.
really
They-
focusing on his bag of holding to make sure it doesn't get jostled around. Cool.
Cool.
That's
it.
for me.
Okay. You make it back. Gideon is gone for the next couple hours. Last time. While Gideon is gone, is there anything else
Yes.
anybody wants to? Okay.
2 things. First thing, I will make you roleplay. Here's
Okay.
she's going to go outside, and since she's in the garden, she's going to look for some bees.
Okay. Make a perception check with advantage.
I'll also guidance myself.
I just love that. Hirsa walks out and she's like, I need to find bees. Guidance.
It's important. Eh. Yeah. Oh, 23!
Yeah, up the hill, just a little bit behind the house, behind the garden, you can see a hive.
Okay, she's gonna go over. And she's going to
Did you
bend
get closer?
down. Oh, yes. She is going to druidcraft like a bunch of flowers. And like as if she's offering the flowers to the bees. Hello, friends. I have brought you gifts to cast Speak with Animals. That works on insects. I
Yes,
rolled it.
it does.
Yes. I wish to speak with your queen.
They're flying onto the flowers and starting to pick off the pollen, and one of them looks up, looks to the other bees. Did you hear that? You want to speak to our queen?
That's right. I would. I bring these gifts.
The bee looks to one of the worker bees, and for some reason they sound like Jerry Seinfeld. They fly up to go grab the queen. In about a minute, there is a larger bee flying out, the queen bee, accompanied by what looks like 30 bees swarming her. She's actually being carried, it looks like, by bees as she floats out. And she says, "Yes, hello."
Hello. My name is Yrsa Moonglade, and I have brought all of these lovely flowers because I have a very important proposition for you.
And
John, I
your
sent you the
proposition would
proposition.
be?
I sent it to you.
Okay. As you say this, she goes, "And what would you like in return? This is a very good proposition."
As much as you can possibly spare.
Very well. And somehow the bee claps her hands. She's carried back in, and you get what you need.
Yay! Thank you! You're lovely. She
Yep.
will drop all her flowers at the foot of the tree that the beehive is on, I assume.
The bees love it.
As they should. Okay. Thank you. The next thing, you don't have to roleplay this if you want to, John. She is gonna go find a quiet spot to meditate. And she is actually going to make like a little fairy circle, druidcraft, a little fairy circle of mushrooms around her. And she's going to try to just connect to Melora in prayer. And she is going to ask if she'd be willing to provide any information on the Moon Court just anything that she knows and any like knowledge that she is willing to provide in any form. Now, yours is not asking like for her to talk directly, like through imagery or like I don't know, spell out something in some pebbles or like she knows that they like, especially everything going on with Basil, that the gods they can't breach that barrier as easily now. So
Make a religion check.
I will guidance myself. You're welcome. Yeah. Can do. Yeah. 25.
25. Melora does not. You do not get a vision. You do not see Melora. But there is this strange breeze blows in towards you. The cold sea air around the keep. The breeze is warm, unnaturally warm. And you get this sense of danger. You get a sense that Melora tries to convey that the Moon Court is, well, dangerous.
Does she get any like anything that would give her like is a name too much to ask, or like an action that they would take? Like, are they ballsy enough to cross over? But if she doesn't get that, that's okay.
I'd say because
She's
it's
just
not a
trying.
conversation, it's kind
Right.
of.
Fine.
I would say you get a sense that you could ask a question and get yes or no.
Okay. Would they cross through the rift in order to get to Moon?
No.
Okay. If we were to go into the rift, would they outright attack us?
You get a sense of maybe.
Is there a way to right the wrong that Moon has done?
Maybe.
Oh, that's good. It's a good sign. Yes, no questions are hard.
So you have one more.
Okay. Is every person on the council in agreement that Moon is in the wrong?
No.
Okay, we have leverage. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. So with that, Basil, Gak, you return. About 2 hours longer than it would have taken you to walk there. Again, Gak, you are being very careful. Probably for no reason, but you are still being careful. At this point, Gideon, you return. About an hour later after they do. Are you heading straight to your room or...
To work, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd want to get it done as soon as possible.
Okay. So with that, it is getting late into the evening. Everyone eats their dinner, washes up for the night and gets ready for bed is okay. So, sorry, you all sit at the dinner table together as a family. You guys gonna talk about anything, or?
I mean, if we're all together, I guess I could bring up the whole moon court stuff with everybody, so at least we know, so everyone's in the loop. So yeah, as we're like eating, she'll like turn to Yursa and like then explain to the rest of the group like that she feels like she really needs to go do this thing on Moon's behalf, even if she's been told like not to, blah blah. Basically rehash the whole thing and be like, so yeah, I mean, obviously it should be a group decision for sure. I get that. But also, if the whole group doesn't feel like they want to do that, if you could just let me go, I just feel like it's something I really got to do. So
I'll go with you.
thank you.
Of course, I'll accompany you as well.
And I've learned a little bit, as much as Melora was willing to share. There is no threat of them coming after you out of the rift. That is at least known. And it's not promised that they will attack us if we go in. And there is a chance that whatever they view as the wrong that Moon has done, there can be a right to it, and not everyone is in agreement that she should be exiled. So perhaps if we could talk to individual council members, that could help.
Yeah, that's great news. Okay. That's definitely a start. And like I said, maybe when I talk to Moon again, she's kind of ignoring me right now, which maybe she's upset, but maybe when she comes around, she can give us more information too. But that's a awesome start. At least we know kind of what we're going into, like energy-wise at least.
Mm-hmm. Of
Thank you.
course. How was everyone else's day?
It was good. I went to Sridina twice.
Uneventful.
Basil has an enemy now.
Oh?
I may have gotten into an altercation.
With who?
Some churro maker.
Don't worry, Gideon.
What did
Basil
Ro do to you?
Basil said that she can make better ones, so...
Well, I told him that my girlfriend could make ones probably even better.
Who?
Bread, sugar, oil. Yeah. I can do that.
What?
It could be a dessert.
Oh.
Enid and
Where
I
was
didn't
I when
really
this happened?
fighting a dragon.
We were all there.
Right. We didn't really like announce it or anything. It happened in a tree and then we went to fight a dragon.
I thought you guys were dating like months ago.
Yeah, I kind of thought this
What?
was an ongoing thing, but
Well, we had a lot of hiccups along the way, so
Enid shrinks in her chair.
Yeah, you guys have been dating almost as long as Rian and Yursa.
What?
Yursha just
Mm.
blushes and turns green?
It's been like the whole time, basically.
not the whole time.
I
No.
don't think any of that is accurate.
It's been what, maybe a week?
What?
Well, I was
Well,
just
we
like,
kissed before we got together, but then we had a
Pulls on her ears.
Gak is just looking at Gideon going,
I thought they were always dating.
When? When did you think that? What do you mean always?
So, Siri, right? The rifts.
Yes, yeah.
Back to Siri.
The
Yay!
Sea
Another
of
awesome topic.
the Dying, right? That's the one we were gonna go to
Wait.
first.
It is my turn to do the thing. And Yursa stands up. Everyone, look over there. What's that out the window? And then, while everyone looks, does everybody look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yursa's gonna pull on a string from the rafters, and a bunch of honey and feathers fall on everybody. Ha! You have been pranked! You're all chickens! Bok, bok, bok. That's what you say. And
Bok,
it's
bok.
so funny. And she's like, you just covered in honey and feathers that she stole from all of your pillows.
Do we have no pillows? That's the real prank.
But
Is
meanwhile,
Yursa also
Yursa
covered in honey?
Yeah, she stood in the middle of it.
Yeah, so where did you get the feathers
The
to
honey's
this
really
amount?
Oh, I took them from your pillows.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Around the corner, you hear the clanging of metal. Is everyone all right? As Romulus goes around the corner, as he
No.
hears the bucket just fall on the ground, a large clang. Oh,
Cluck, cluck.
We're
We
chickens.
are
Back,
chickens.
back.
And we have no pillows.
Back.
Well, some of us are roosters and some of us are hens.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
see? Oh, see, Gat gets it. This is so funny. This is the pranks.
Am I the last person to not pull a prank?
do
I
you
haven't
need
yet.
new pillows?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably everyone needs one. I took all the feathers out of the pillows.
Gak
Sheathe
is-
his sword.
Are you going to Shardina? Just
I'll be back.
announce it so that everyone else who needs to go to Shardina can
I'm
go.
going to Shradina. Is
I
anyone
cannot
need
go
anything?
again.
Go
I will
get
get
some
into another
churros.
fight.
He walks away, and you just hear, "Those are my bosses."
Gak is gonna run over to Yursa and give him a big sticky hug.
Yay!
That was so funny.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was really
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
funny. Oh,
That
my
was pretty
goodness.
good. Can't deny it. We were pranked.
Basil's like pulling off feathers.
They stick
Well,
to your hand.
This has been a
Yeah.
delightful evening. I love the pranks.
You all better be prepared for my prank.
I am so prepared.
I'm scared.
Gak, maybe we should all have a spa day now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good call.
We
Does
should all
everyone wanna come to
probably
the spa?
clean ourselves first. I am not getting into a pond filled with honey and feathers.
That's fair.
Okay. We could have
Gackets.
chicken soup.
It's broth. It's funny.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I'm all right. I'll start making the churros if she like some honey. Starts making churros.
I want someone to draw Gak's head and a little speech bubble.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
And he has,
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
he's covered in honey and feathers and a cock-a-dee-doo.
I need his eyes to be like that, you know, like looking in different directions.
Just draw Gak as a chicken and then
Oh, this is what we look like.
Can we draw Gak and Basil fighting with the churro man?
Oh,
We
And
need
if
all
we're,
of
if
them.
we're
There's so
asking
much
for
stickers.
stuff, just keep
Yeah.
throwing it out there.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Great
or
break.
but you know
Yursa.
what? We'll just get shirts that with cock-a-dee-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-dee-doo.
Beautiful.
Okay.
We all
So-
clean up. I'm sorry. I thought it'd be funny. She wanted.
It is funny. It is funny.
It's
It
so
is funny, Kayla. Basil's just being a bitch right now.
I
No, I
also
love
like that
it.
Rianne is just sitting there. He doesn't know what to do.
accepting.
He's just in his mind. He's like, I started this. It started with
Created a
me.
monster.
This is my fault.
He can't yell at his girlfriend for tar and feathering him.
I did this to myself. Wait, she got all of this honey from the bees.
We have a deal.
Gideon's
Wait, what'd
sitting
you
there
give
being
them in
like,
return?
I didn't think they were that close.
I will provide them with fresh flowers once a week for all the
Aw.
honey I need. So now
Once
we
a
have honey
week.
in the house.
Oh, sweet. Perfect for the churros.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. They'll go nice.
Oh,
Even some beignets in the morning tomorrow.
So all of you go and clean up, and Gak, you may prepare the spa now that you have the actual spell, a cantrip. Boil water.
Boil water.
We need to green screen our people into
I just want to say
pond.
for the chat, boil water is an actual spell now. You can cause up to 5 cubic feet of any water you can see within 5 feet to reach its boiling point. The water will stay boiling up to 1 hour or until you choose to stop the spell. Once the spell is stopped, the water returns to its normal temperature after 1 hour. While the water is boiling, any creature in contact with the water at the start of their turn takes 2d6 fire damage.
Pretty cool.
So you guys gotta wait for it to cool off. But, Gak,
That's alright.
you prepare the spa, you wait 20 minutes.
That's good.
Spa day number 2.
I brought churros.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Are they better than Rose?
They better be. Ian's a great cook.
Yeah, they
Good.
are. Yeah, Rose a street vendor.
The rest of this
Hey,
session
man.
is going to be us selling churros across the street.
Yeah, you guys stop adventuring. Set up a churro stand.
We
We sold them for
retire.
2 gold
we
and
have
9 silver.
fresh honey.
Yeah.
You can dip it in
That's
it.
true.
It's good.
You could wear it.
It's an outfit.
So, all of you take a relaxing bath in the spa, and eventually head to sleep. Anything
Beautiful.
else?
For that night?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, all of you find rest. You can hit the long rest button. I don't think you actually need to, but go ahead anyways.
I did use a spell slot for Misty Step.
There you go. The next couple days, uneventful. Enid, you master making churros. You even start figuring out how to make them on the road. So should you guys need to camp, which is
Damn.
unlikely,
Yeah.
you can make churros at camp now. It's a new feature you've unlocked.
Aw.
Okay.
All because of a fight.
Yeah. The days go on and on. We come to the last day of your downtime. Is there anything anybody wanted to do before going to sleep for the last night? Yes, Gideon.
He's gonna go find Basil.
Okay.
Basil.
Where are
What's
you at, Basil?
doing on this fine day?
She's probably outside at her garden.
What are you
You find
doing?
her.
She's probably just, honestly, she would have just gotten done weeding. And she's just sitting now, probably not that kind. She's probably just sitting down, relaxing a little bit, maybe drinking a tea or whatever, iced tea.
I feel like I always find you out here pulling weeds.
Well, it's comforting and, you know, beautiful things have darkness that surrounds it that keeps it from remaining beautiful, so you have to keep working at it.
That was heavy. Did that come from anywhere in particular?
It always comes from somewhere in particular, but some of it is just because the garden needs weeding.
Oh, I see. I'm not much of a plant person, as you know.
That's okay.
So you and Enid.
Yes. It's been a very interesting journey. It's been a lot of, I don't even want to say off and on because I don't really know where we were for majority of meeting until now. But it kind of came to a point where we were about to go fight the dragon, and we realized that anything could happen. And we had these feelings for one another, and it's best to just be honest while you have the chance and be happy while you have the chance. So,
Did you tell her of your fight with the Raven Queen?
I haven't told anyone. I feel slightly embarrassed, honestly. I don't really know what to make of it still. I guess I've just been keeping myself busy so I don't think about it. I haven't heard from my mom since. And I don't even know what I would say if I were to tell everybody. Hey, I messed up. Here's what I should not be doing. I don't know if they really need to know. Not that I don't trust them with that or anything, but I think they don't need to know that I got reprimanded about it.
I understand. Do you know why I dress the way I do?
Because you have impeccable style?
Besides that,
We have the money for it, so you can do it.
true. It's kind of dancing around it, though.
Self-expression?
Hmm.
I feel like I'm there's a deeper reason that most people wouldn't mention, so
When
I guess I don't know.
When we first met, I wasn't proud or happy with who I was. I'm still working on that, but we've made progress.
Yeah.
But for me, dressing nice, sophisticated, rich, it made me feel like I could look at myself in the mirror and I'd have these reminders all over of what I wanted to strive to be. Confident, important, someone who has it all figured out. And every day when I put them on, I try to think about what I can do to be a little bit more of that person that I want to be. How I can rise up to be worthy of what I'm wearing. I can afford it, but I certainly have not figured it all out. I haven't become who I want to be yet.
Right.
I find that sometimes it helps to have something that reminds you of your inner commitment.
That is true.
And some days you save a city, other days you're out 300 gold because your friend drops a bunch of honey and feathers on you.
That was wild.
Wild indeed.
Not expected.
I don't know what your future holds for you, Basil. I don't know if you know. I don't know if your mother knows. It's going to be complicated. It's going to be hard, like all of our lives are. But I wanted you to have something that would make you think of her. That regardless of if your path is with her or deviates, you'll always have something to remind you to be proud of who you are and where you came from, and maybe where you're going. And if none of those things, then let it be a reminder that wherever you walk, you at least, I'll walk it with you.
Thank you.
And he will reach into his bag of holding, and he will pull out the Shroud of the Raven Queen.
You see Gideon pulls out of the bag this beautiful, well-crafted half-plate armor. But it does not look like half-plate armor. It looks light, almost like leather. But it is these blacks and purples, and where the pauldrons are decorated with silver and black raven feathers. Kind of looks like
I was about to say, do we got an image?
this.
So pretty.
It's an actual set of armor too that you can add to your inventory called the Shroud of the Raven
Yay.
Queen. It is mithril half plate, which means you don't gain disadvantage on stealth checks, but it also gives you resistance to necrotic damage. It also
straight
has
damage right now.
Yep, so you take straight damage for right now. It also has an ability called Veil of the Raven. When you would take damage, you may expend a charge, it has 3, to instead take half damage. If you are already taking half damage, you may expend a charge in this way and take no damage instead. So,
Goddamn.
on top of that, Basil, your AC is not attunement either, so you don't need to worry about attunement slots.
Mm.
Your AC will jump from, let's see, so let's add the armor here.
Would you be able to send me all of that info?
Yeah, it'll be on your character sheet. You'll be able to click on it.
Oh, bless. I was like, I
so
can't
let's
write
see.
this down.
Add equipment. Boom, boom. Your new armor class is 20.
This bitch ain't going down. Not
wait.
anymore.
So if you refresh your character sheet, it should be in there. Called Shroud of the Raven Queen.
Shadow the Raven Queen. Oh, hell yeah. Is that an inventory? Hell yeah. Wait, charges?
Mhm.
Did you mention, what were the charges again?
You can
Let me
expend a charge.
Oh, to take half damage. Oh, sick. That's
Does it
so
recharge
awesome.
every dawn?
Every long rest they recharge.
Yeah.
So it stacks with things like warding bond. So if you were taking half damage and you expended one of these charges, you would take 0 damage. Or if you're resistant to something and you expend a charge, you take 0 damage, etc.
Oh, awesome.
But yep, Gideon brings out the armor and hands it to you, Basil.
This is amazing, Gideon. It's beautiful. And she, like, the parts that she can, like, you know, not have to get undressed for, but probably just hold up to her, put it on, you know. Clearly, she's, like, gobsmacked. When did you have time to do this?
Oh, when do I ever have time?
That's fair. This
I
is
made it work.
great, Gideon. I don't think I've ever seen anything more beautiful armor-wise.
Thank you. I hated seeing you like that the other night. I can't help much, but this is something I can do.
No, it helps a lot. I think wearing this, just walking around or into battle, it'll bring a new level of confidence within me, I think. something that I clearly need right now. You know,
Yeah,
with
you are quiet.
being grounded and everything.
Well, I didn't need to keep you. I just wanted to get you that before we left tomorrow.
No, thank you. And I mean, you're more than welcome to sit here with me. I'm pretty much done, just resting and enjoying the outside before we have things to do.
I could go for a sit.
Good.
And he will join her. He will not weed, though.
Oh, she's done. She's
Oh,
just
good.
sitting there.
Okay. So,
Welcome.
as the day draws on and evening takes hold, day turns to night, and all of you go to sleep. And the last night, for all of you decided to head to Siri tomorrow. This is the last time I'm asking.
I had only the smallest thing, and it actually
Okay.
would take place at night if that is okay.
Okay, it is nighttime. So
Okay.
Enid,
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. Enid would, I think before like turning in for bed, she would just be like out on one of like the many balconies of our keep and just like be looking up at the moon, and then just say, I know you can hear everything, so if you don't want to talk, that's fine. But I just hope you're okay, and hope you're not too mad at me. And yeah.
you hear. Why would I be mad at you?
Because you told me not to mess with the moon court stuff, and I'm going to.
Okay, fair. Yeah. No, I am a little mad at you.
Yeah. So.
Why are Enid? It's not your fight. It's.
I
You
mean,
don't need
it
to worry
clearly
about
is
it.
if it's about me.
It's actually about me.
Well, it's about. Unless there's more you're not telling me, it's about what you did for me.
Yes. Okay. It's nothing you have to worry about right now. I'm fine. I'm safe.
Wait, okay, so that was a complicated answer you just did. Yes, as in, you're completely right, Enid, that's exactly what it's all about. Or, yes, Enid, there is more I haven't been telling you.
Yes, Enid, I understand that you want to do this, and it is about you, technically, in technicality.
All right, perfect. I'm involved. And I will be getting myself involved. Look, if I can almost die falling off of a dragon and being in the astral sea, helping and watching friends die, the least I can do is fucking help you. Like, we're doing crazy things. We're already, like, traveling in and out of rifts. I mean, we haven't really traveled through a rift yet. That was different. If I'm already doing it, why am I not helping you too?
I don't need it.
Clearly you do.
Am I talking to you right now?
Yeah, but you're exiled. Or tell me what's going on better. What do you mean you don't need help? You're on the run.
I'm safe for now.
It's that for now part, Moon. That's the problem. You pushed me even though I was fine for now, right? Like, I didn't need any friends. I didn't need to talk to Rianne. I didn't need to seek out people. I was fine, right? That's not good enough. And that's what you told me. I get it, you have it under control. You're incredibly talented, I'm sure, and you have all these magics and things. So I'm sure you're strong and can handle your own, but it's okay to ask for help. It's a lesson you taught me.
You know, sometimes You're so stubborn.
So are you. So really, we're just really similar.
Why we're soul bonded.
That makes about as much sense as it can. So,
Look, the moon court is different. Enid. The Feywild is different.
and that's why I got
Feywild,
a Fey expert, Yursa. She's got me.
with all due respect, she knows about the Feywild, but she's not an expert. You guys have been fighting ridiculous creatures. You guys have been doing ridiculous things, but this is different. It's not a monster you slay. It's not something a single person you can talk to. It is a government. It's its own thing. And especially in the Feywild, that's where they gain their powers. That's where they're the strongest.
I mean, are you expecting me to fight them? I'm just gonna talk with them, you know?
You literally just told Yursa not too long ago that you wanted to kill them all.
Want and going to are different things.
I know you, Enid. It's going to be really difficult when you're standing in front of them for you to not throw a dagger.
I'm getting better.
I know you are. Just don't
You
make
can
it
be
your
mad
next
at me,
thing.
but I'm not doing this.
Just don't make it your next thing then.
It can't be. We have other things we got to do.
Good. I'm fine. I am safe. The Moon Court is looking for me, but they also know the rules.
And those are
Not traversing the plane. They follow
Okay.
them, unlike others.
okay. I see. And that's why us going there would be bad, specifically in the Moon Court's eyes.
Correct. Especially if you're looking for them. I know you guys have to travel. Close the rift. I've been following along. I mean, if you guys travel to the Feywild and do what you need to do and get out, then no harm done. You're actually doing them a favor.
Right. And so they can do me a favor.
You don't want to owe any favors to any Fey.
Well, we're already doing them a favor. So they have to give it in return, right? I heard they like to make little deals and things.
Enid, do not make a deal with a Fey. Never make a deal with a Fey.
Why?
Because it might be the last thing you ever do.
Okay. I mean, that definitely isn't part of the plan.
The plan should be to go in, remove the tether, and get out.
And we will do that.
Oh, man. Okay. We can talk about this another time. An actual plan. If you're going to really do this, you need an actual plan, not to go in swinging your dagger.
I'm not gonna swing at anything unless I get swung at. Promise. I promise. I don't have anything to swear on. I promise on this blade, which is the shadow dagger, and let the Moon Court rip it from my hands if I break this oath. I don't know how to do this.
You're doing great.
Okay, yeah. I swear that I will not attack unless it is in self-defense. Ooh, I can't believe I did that. I really didn't want to make that promise. Oh, shit.
Just be lucky that I'm not one of them.
Sorry
if
if
you
you're
would have
mad.
done that with another Fae, you would be actually bound to that.
Okay, John, you kind of cut out for me. I couldn't get the last words.
If there was another Fae you made that promise with, you would be bound magically to it.
Oh. It can happen like that? It's not like some sort of like handshake?
No, it
Oh,
is not
God.
some sort of handshake. It is, most of times, just speaking the word. Just, I know you guys are traveling to Syria. Do that.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do over there and think more about it.
Yeah, yes, we'll do that. And I know you don't want me to and all that, but the more information we have, the easier and more successful we can be. So whenever, if ever, you feel like you can give us more information.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try. Good night, Enid.
Good night. I'm sorry.
Fine. I'm not mad.
You might be.
A
I can
little.
kind of feel it.
Good night.
Good night. I love you. Bye.
With that, the connection is broken. Now, is there anything else? Okay. As you all lay to rest, Rian, what did you say? Man!
I said, man.
Alright, that's not the right music though. It's this
Oh,
one. There you go. You open your eyes and you move your hand. You were laying what looks like a lake, but you're laying on top of it. You're sinking in, but all around you is this mirror of water. As you move your hand, you feel this ripple and see it. You sit up and look around. It looks like you're in a forest in the middle of a pond. And you can see this slight light in the distance. What do you do?
I suppose you would start to walk towards it.
Okay. You plant your feet on the water and you feel yourself tremble as you kind of stand up. Not because the ground is moving beneath you, but because you can recognize you are standing in a pond. You start walking forward and you walk across the water onto the ground, grass and dirt, and continue walking through the forest to this light. The ground starts to turn into cobblestone. You can hear your footsteps echoing on it as you walk. The trees start to become less dense, and you can see ruined cobblestone structures on either side, like walls of a hallway. There's a staircase that leads upwards. You continue walking till there's a large section of a ruined building. Looks like a cathedral of some sort. There's stained glass that is completely broken. You can't tell what it's depicting. And that light is inside the room, but you can't see what's in there yet. Do you continue walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue walking, and you can tell that it is torchlight. 2 sconces at the front door, and as you walk through, 2 more, and 2 more as you continue walking and walking and walking. It seems to go on forever until you see a pedestal of circular stairs that lead up to a platform and a stone throne with crimson, red, and purple sashes on it. And sitting atop of it is Gideon.
Hello, Rian.
Hi, Gideon.
How are you on this fine night?
Good.
That's good. That's good. You know, I was willing to sit on the sidelines, Rian. I didn't have to be involved, but you struck first. Whose idea was it?
If you think that I'm going to squeal like a rat, I won't.
That's what I always liked about you, Rian. You have character, determination. Felicity, stop. Sorry, just making me laugh. That strong, resolute will of yours. Rules and consequences, Rian. You never make a man question how good he is at his trade. So, just know that this is retaliation for what you started.
Can I say one thing?
You may. Make it count.
Regardless of what happens next, Gideon, I have always admired you as a craftsman, as a friend. And I think what I'm about to learn very shortly, as a comedian.
People always underestimated me, Rian, but when I put my mind to something, I can get anything done.
Well, how about you stop talking and just get it over with?
Oh, Rian. Your mistake was assuming it's not already done.
And with that, Gideon...
No, wait, no!
Okay, never mind, return.
Just one quick thing. After all, I know exactly where you are. Sleeping in your comfy bed.
Gideon disappears. Rian, you were left wondering.
As he fades.
It echoes. It is the next morning. However, Rian, the dream was real. So you wake up, your eyes meeting the ceiling. As you step off the bed, you hear a crunch. As you look in your room, the entire floor has been lined with 300 chicken eggs. The door is shut, so you cannot misty step into the hallway. You have to make the long track from your room, from your bed to the door, across the never-ending eggs on your floor.
So, Gideon, I knew Gak was walking strange when he entered the keep yesterday. Gideon, you said in the dream not to underestimate you, and no, I won't. Never again will I, but in this moment, you have severely underestimated my dexterity.
Rian, your boots of flying are at the end of the room next to the...
Doesn't matter. Got 18 dex. Rian is going to try and delicately tiptoe, fucking finger walk.
Okay. Mega dexterity check. This is a high DC. There's eggs everywhere.
There's a lot of eggs.
That's okay.
Gat cleaned out all of the farmer stalls.
All right. Let's see what happens here.
Jesus Christ. Can we rename the session Pronk Wars?
Oh no!
That's amazing. That's amazing. These are the stories the dice wish to tell.
So,
I didn't underestimate shit, Rian.
So, Rian, as you say, underestimated my dexterity. Pick up your feet, and you notice that there is a sticky substance on the bed as you fall face first into the eggs. Getting you here.
Oh!
Gak comes running out of his room and waits in the hallway outside of Rian's door.
As Rian is laying in shards of eggshell and yolk, he mumbles under his breath, "The worst part was, it was Enid's idea."
Rian, you go to get up and your hands meet two more eggs. Two more on the left side, and you pull yourself up. Sticky residue and yolk and eggshells all over. There's about 280 more across the room.
How long is my room? From where? How long to the door?
It's about probably 30 feet.
Said my boots are at the door.
They're hanging on the door.
I mean, at this point,
Accept your fate, big dog.
just walk.
Just roll through it, you know?
Just go.
Or never
Joe,
changes.
you've
I
lost.
will
I'm not-
say it is difficult terrain, so if you try to jump, it'll be a disadvantage.
The thing is, I got something.
Okay, all right.
Mm.
Rian, you start devising a plan.
I've already, the thump has been heard. The embarrassment is had. And now Rian, the wheels are turning. Now that I'm close enough, I am going to, I'm just going to stand up and I'm just going to walk.
You hear on the other side. You get to the other side, Rian.
Okay. I'm
There are
gonna,
now 200 eggs on your floor.
Yeah. It's okay. It's 200. I'm going to open the door.
You open the door. You see Gideon.
What time is it?
Morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. You guys are early risers.
Gak is
Gideon.
also out in the hallway.
So let's say we're gonna describe what Gideon had.
He has a painting easel.
You see, he's just painting. So he looks at the doorway. Hello, Rian.
Hi, Gideon.
Any good dreams?
Oh, look, you really are a chicken. Good morning. You've laid a bunch of eggs.
Morning,
haven't
Yersa.
you?
How are you today?
Yersa, I actually wanted to talk to you. Do you mind if we talk in private just for a moment?
And then you see Basil walking out of her room. Her hair is just disheveled and she has bags under her eyes. This has gone on too far. There have been 3 pranks. In how many days? Too many.
Enid also comes out and is like, "Hey, what's going? Ooh." And turns back around and starts to walk away.
You're
Why
next,
do-
Enid.
She bolts.
Why are
You're-
all of the pranks putting us in animal food?
Hey,
Here's Rian
Mine
continue
did
looking
not.
towards you.
It was funny.
okay. Just would you
Um,
Basil's
join
gonna
me?
go back into her room.
Just here, just for a moment in private.
She looks at her bare feet and then looks at your room. Okay.
Most of them are already broken on the way there.
Mm-hmm. I see that. She'll squeeze around Gideon.
Those shells are
"Pardon me,
gonna hurt. Okay.
I have tough feet.
Okay.
I'm
It's
just
true.
gonna
Toughest in the
squeeze-
party.
Oh, that one's broken too. Okay. I'm just gonna like squeeze in. Hello.
You shut the door, Rian.
Yeah, I do.
Oh. This was pretty funny. Your chicken and your eggs, you laid them.
It was, Yersa, but all of these eggs, the ones that they put in my path, destroyed, ruined.
Well, these
Nature's-
are unfertilized eggs,
Bounty put to waste.
but none of them have been fertilized, so therefore.
Well, think about how many people could have eaten these eggs, and instead they're here now. I don't
Are you
think
trying to
that
swindle me?
we should let this stand.
Aha.
I think a temporary alliance between you and I mean, what you did was fantastic.
I know. Thank you.
So, our powers combined, no one could stop us.
John, can I roll a perception check? Gak is trying to listen in on the conversation.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay, 14.
No, it's very muffled. These doors are very thick.
Good.
You hear on the other side.
I thought you were partners with Enid. Would she be a part of our team?
She could. But then again, all is fair in love and war.
Well, I just thought this was love, not war. I thought we prank each other for fun. Because we love each other. This is love. Chickens. Bak bak. Cock-a-doodly doo.
It is love. You're right. And no one on this team loves more fiercely than you, and that's why I and Enid would want you on our team. Because we want to love the other so hard that they just can't barely stand it.
Okay, Rian. I will join your silly prank war team.
Yes! Oh, Yersa, you are fantastic!
Thank you. Can I leave your sticky room now?
It's not even that sticky. It's just the one pet. Yes, you can go. You can go. Thank you.
Okay. When you think of your next prank, let me know.
I have to
You
go
might
have a
wanna
conversation
stew over.
with a hawk.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Did we translate?
Nope, I can handle it. Picked up a few things.
Okay. Well, the bees are also on our side if you need them.
Good to know. Thanks, Yersa.
Okay. Have a good day, Rian. We're gonna leave soon. You should wash up. She'll
Yrsa walks out.
yeah, she'll like pat him daintily on the shoulder and walk out. Gideon, oh, your drawing looks lovely.
Thank you.
I'd add another shell right here.
Good call.
She'll walk away.
See Rian's just
Rian.
standing in the doorway, just thinking in deep thought.
You can end this now, Rian. Give me your unconditional surrender. And you can keep what little pride you have left.
Gideon, how about you shut up and finish your painting?
Jesus Christ.
Gladly. I cast Summon Draconic Spirit in Rian's room.
The eggs shatter. The bed is thrown up against the wall. The dragon just starts licking the floor and crunching on the eggshells, and then curls up in Rian's room.
Gak's laugh has turned to just like a face of shock, and he's just standing there going.
Okay. You guys have fun.
Gak's gonna slowly walk away.
I came up with this in 20 minutes, Rian. What do you think I can do with a month?
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Clara
Without
walks around the corner.
All your fancy magic, too. Yeah.
Am I interrupting something?
Yes.
No, you're fine, Clara. Stay here. Need to have a conversation with you about some.
No.
What's with all of the?
No.
What's...
No.
You see her just look at you, Rian, and just start snapping her fingers and prestidigitating all
Thank
of the
you.
eggs off.
No.
Thank you.
No.
How much
stop
do
that.
I owe you?
Stop.
How
He
much
has to
do I
learn.
owe you?
He has to learn.
How much
He has
do
to
I owe
learn.
you?
Learn what? But he's
Humility.
dirty.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you put more eggs back on him, please?
Clara, how much gold do I have to give you to not?
She puts her hands up. You know what? I don't want to be a part of this. And she slowly backs away. Gideon,
Wise.
I'll talk to you the next time you're around. And she slowly turns around, grabs her bag, and then starts jauntily walking down the hallway.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It was a wonderful encounter, you two. Not hawks. Not hawks. That's not what I need.
What?
I'll be back.
Rian walks down the hallway.
Rian's going outside.
High five, Gak.
Gak is like around the corner, and he gives a high five and stays around the corner.
Rian is
gone
outside,
so far.
looking for
Oh,
slugs.
it's only just begun, Rachel.
Oh no!
Where can I find slugs, John?
Oh my
start-
god.
You just start picking up rocks. There's some there. There was some mildew and some mist from last
Mhm.
night, so there are some on the side of the mansion, of the manor. You can little tiny slugs. Just kinda-
Fantastic. I want to find the biggest one, like the one that looks like he'd be the leader. They'd be the leader of the slugs.
Yeah, you look in Basil's garden, and there's just Gary from SpongeBob.
Fantastic. Rihanna's gonna kneel down
Don't
towards him.
take him out of my garden. You leave
just
him
look
alone.
over. You don't see it at first. All you hear is meow.
Rihanna's gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Oh,
My
fuck you.
slug alone.
Hi there. How are you this morning?
Eyes look over. Hello there, fine sir.
What have we come to? The mighty has fallen.
Guys, we can't.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, what a refined young gentleman you are. That's fantastic. Listen, I don't know if you've ever had it, but how do you feel about chicken eggs?
The slug just looks at you. not very familiar.
How about this? You get yourself 9 or 10 of your friends together. I've got quite the treat for you.
Food.
Food? Oh, so much food.
Very well. Cheerio. And the slug's head turns, and it looks like it's supposed to start moving fast, but it just start.
What Rian's gonna do is she's gonna get 8 or 10 slugs together.
You have to wait about an hour.
That's okay. That's okay.
Slugs worth to find his 9 other friends.
He's just gonna get the slugs together, and then he'll take the shield out, and he'll kind of place them on the shield, and he'll tell them to stay there. He's gonna take them to his room, and he's gonna be like, "All right, have at it," and let them eat all the chicken eggs.
Yeah, they slugs eat anything. So yeah, they start. I mean, it's gonna take about
8 years.
2 days.
That's
for
fine.
these chicken eggs to be
That's fine.
That's all right. We're leaving today.
Right.
so-
I'll camp. I'll camp in the meantime.
But as he's laying his slugs, Enid will curl around the door frame and say, "Okay, we need to get him back good. Cause shit, I don't. If that's what they did to you, I don't know what I'm gonna get."
Enid, I want you to know. Looking at the slugs, not looking at her. I want you to know that I didn't rat you out.
Shit. Thanks.
You're welcome. And I'll kind of stand up, not looking at her still.
I can help clean up. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
just-
They've got it. They've got it.
It's gonna be like I don't know slug
His egg.
length, but
It's okay.
it might take a few.
This isn't about
Hell,
getting the room
years.
clean.
Okay.
One of the slugs just starts to eat one of the eggs.
This is about forging an alliance.
With the
Yursa has
slug?
befriended the bees. She's
Oh,
part of our
that's
team.
right. Ooh, that's
And
good.
I have befriended the slugs.
All right. I can also. I don't know how, but maybe I can make friends with critters too.
Would
Maybe
you, do you,
rats.
perhaps Yursa could be an emissary for you. She could speak on your behalf.
Leftovers. I'm gonna get all the rats, and they're gonna love
The
all
rats,
the
the
leftovers.
slugs, and the bees. And he'll kind of clap her shoulders together. We'll win.
I also had another idea that has nothing to do with anything too.
That's okay. Honestly,
Yeah,
I feel a bit manic right now with these slugs.
you're acting like it. Anyway, well, good luck with your slugs. I just want to let you know that I was very nervous this morning.
Yeah. You'll be fine though. Whatever happens, I'm sure
I'm
you'll
seriously fine to help clean up, so it's not just your slugs. So
kind of realizes. Yeah, that'd be nice actually. This is
Yeah,
gonna take
yeah,
a really long
she's gonna
time. Okay.
we can quadrant it out. Slug quadrant, Eden quadrant.
I give Hikari a quadrant.
Huawei.
Mary
Quadrant.
Queese Moise. Huawei.
Wait, you're feeding Hikari eggs?
She's maybe
It's a magical griffin.
She's a griffin. That's a little bit
Like chickens.
fucked up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hikari, do you want to
Hikari
eat
doesn't
eggs?
care.
All right, then we're good.
She eats some eggs.
There you go. Look, hawks
I was gonna
will
say
eat.
it's like a
smaller
fish
birds.
eating another fish, but
Yeah.
they do that. So
Yeah, exactly. All right, perfect.
all right. Well, with the help of Enid, the slugs, and Hikari.
Oh, real quick, as they finish up, Rian will ritual cast speak with animals to the big slug and say, "Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was your name?"
I really don't have one.
Oh,
Would you like to name me?
Gary.
Why? Enid, why Gary?
I don't know. It feels right. You know, he looks like
I-
a Gary.
Gary is a pretty good name.
You
I
can't-
very much enjoy that.
You can't hear his voice. That's the issue.
No, I can't.
He's
What would that affect it?
He sounds like he's really clears his. Well, excuse me. That's what he sounds like.
All right.
Geralt.
Toity.
Gerard.
Gerard Butler.
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, I like that one a lot. You know, if you're all right with it, we'll call you Bartholomew.
Good.
I hate you guys so much.
You could have named him John.
You could have.
I didn't think my players would fucking name him after me.
He's so refined, just like you.
Is so refined.
Bartholomew. I enjoy that name greatly.
I thought you might. All right, see you later, Bartholomew.
Very well. I'm going to eat that egg over there, and it's about 10 feet away. So you just see the slug just slowly making its way across the floor. Oh my god. Change the name of this session, Joe.
Pronk Wars.
Oh.
I have
So,
nothing else.
Joe,
I'm not
gentleman's
asking
agreement.
again.
Yeah.
Gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
Pronk War can only take place at the keep. When we're
Oh,
out
for
doing
sure.
rift stuff, we got it. Okay.
For
It stays in
sure.
the keep as
Could
long as
you
we can agree to
imagine?
that. Gentleman's agreement.
Could you
The
imagine?
plane of water, you guys are fighting the Kraken. Haha, Gideon!
You got pronked and 0 HP.
What an unfortunate time to learn that Gideon can't swim.
Rian goes down, is dead, is revivified as he's like laying on the bed after the fight, barely conscious. Gideon's like, hey, Rian. Hey. Please, no.
Disintegrate! Get
Gotcha.
pronked! Okay,
All right.
so
Couldn't be me.
all of you gather your thing. The port glass is ready. You have transport via plants. You are heading to Siri. Now, where are you going in Siri?
At the map.
According to the map, the closest place would be Gak's family's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
think we should.
Then we could maybe
I think we should take
the
a.
path through.
Well, I think we should probably take a boat. Like go to Janu and then take a boat down to like Al Sham.
Okay.
Sham.
Yeah, we could go there that way.
We could be pirates.
Well, I just feel like if we take the road, it'll just take a lot longer and it'll probably be
will.
more
You're right.
dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. Going to Janu is a good idea. And then to Al Shaham.
Okay. So, on that note, port glass or transport via plants?
We do transport via plants
Yeah.
and then save port glass.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. So, Yrsa, you lead everyone to the courtyard, cast transport via plants,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I will say you pop out in the forest near Gak's home. You all take a little bit of time, just for the sake of time and everything, as we are kind of running out of it. You take some time and say hello to Gak's family. They ask, yes, go ahead.
No, I was waving.
Oh, I thought you were asking. Okay. They ask about your adventures so far. You tell them about Umbraxicor. Gak, your mom is very, very upset at that knowledge. But you have your conversation with your mom, your sister, and your dad, and you head out from the Whispering Woods towards Janu. And as you do so,
What day is it, by the way?
it is
Uktar-
Uktar the 20th.
20th.
As you do so, You walk out of the jungle and into the dirt and desert road. Valley of Kings. You start walking down this path and you see many, many carts, individuals making their way back and forth. You can see carved into the mountain in the distance are beautiful engraved statues, almost as tall as the mountains themselves. As you walk through past all of these carts and vendors, you eventually see in the distance a large, large structure cresting over. Gak, you recognize this immediately. The towering cathedral of the central area of the Mushrik Sun. That is the tallest point in Janu, centered in the city. You continue walking and eventually get to the large bronze and copper gates. You can see that the guards themselves wear this patch of a sun, not the sun of Palor, but the symbol of the Citron Empire. They are adorned in blues and golds and blacks, holding shields and spears. You do not tell them your business as people are going in and out. You walk into the coastal city of Janu.
Pretty.
And you can hear many, many sounds. The bazaar that is almost directly as you walk in, you can hear. Welcome to Janu.
I don't own a token with vision.
Same.
Oh, I mean, welcome to Janu.
Oh,
Hey.
cute. I love a good port city.
You all enter around this area and make your way towards the dock, the Sapphire Harbor. I would ask you, because this is your first time in Janu, are you guys just kind of making your way towards the port to try and get a ship towards Al-Shaham? Are you taking any time in Janu? What are you guys doing?
I think Gak is actually going to put his hood up and kind of like crouch down behind whoever the next tallest member of the group is, which is probably Basil or Rianne.
I just realized that last time I was here, I stole a boat.
Well, surely they can't be looking for you still.
Are any wanted posters up by chance?
Looking around,
Yeah.
there is a board.
What does the
I would-
board say?
I would like to check it out.
The board has a wanted poster, many wanted posters on it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these wanted posters look like individuals that, just by the looking at them, you can tell that they are criminals. But you also see someone there just kind of reading, Gideon, through your various books that you've read. These are some of the people that you've read about in the Ashparan Archipelago. The free folk, as they are called, or some people call them pirates, that are on this board. Dio is one of these people that is on this board. Gak is not.
Good.
Random question. What's Dio's bounty?
Bruh.
What? What? I'm reading it. I get to ask, don't I?
As you look at it, 500 gold pieces. You can see all of the others around him are like 5,000 gold, 17,000 gold, 50,000 gold.
The other posters were like overlapping his, like I barely
Yeah.
noticed his.
You could only tell because of the colored dreadlocks and the tabaxi like chin, and you kind of lift it up. You're like, oh, it's Dio.
Someone drew a mustache on his wanted poster.
It was Enid. I was just gonna say, can I mess with the poster? And like, I was gonna make the number either bigger or smaller. I don't know, just to like fuck with it.
Are you making it larger?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
Add like
so-
3 zeros.
Oh my god.
So 500,000 gold is Dio's bounty now.
I like to
That
imagine
won't
it
come
lists-
back
it-
to bite him in the ass.
I like to imagine it lists his crimes and they're incredibly petty. Like they're really not.
It
that
just
impressive.
says for stealing a boat. That's
It's like-
all it says is stealing a boat.
It's like, what the hell boat did he steal?
It also looks like this is a very old wanted poster. Like it's been up here for a while.
I mean, her slide, it looks drawn on. It's just that no one noticed her draw it. It isn't. It's not like she's got, what is that, forgery? She's not good at that. But
No,
like,
yeah, it's drawn on.
so.
Okay.
Hopefully, there's just not a stupid bounty hunter.
Noted.
Hmm. Anyway,
Whoops.
classic Prague.
You can see you can see that the little label underneath the Dio, it doesn't say Dio. No one knows it. No, most of these have like monikers. Dio's is the striped furred bandit. It wasn't original.
I was like, hey, he doesn't
Yeah.
even have a cool name.
Nope.
This is really
No.
sad.
The striped furred bandit couldn't even come up with like.
It's just a description.
Would
Yeah, yeah.
could I use mending to slightly change it?
Sure. What do you want to change it to?
Basil's going to go up to it and like look like she's studying all of them, and she'll touch her finger to the picture with Dio, and now big rimmed glasses show up. And how long is Dio's hair?
It goes a little bit past his shoulders.
Okay, now he's got a buzz cut.
Okay.
And I'm guessing it's not in color, right?
No, it is not.
No. Okay. So
Well, it is slightly in color. It looks like watercolors. so-
okay.
And it's faded.
Okay. So yeah, we got a buzz cut, big circular glasses, and then whatever color he is, I'm gonna change him to a different color.
All right. So now this new person, the striped furred bandit,
It's
Uh,
it's gonna be.
is now somebody else that doesn't exist, and they have a 500,000 gold bounty on them.
I hope there's not someone who looks like
No
that.
one looks like
You guys look to the right.
There's a guy right there.
I mean,
He's giving money to
Opportunity.
orphans.
Opportunity.
So,
and we give that money back to the orphans for turning.
Jesus.
Big
um,
brain.
are you gonna start looking for someone to charter a ship with, or get on a ship that charters by itself, like not just hiring your own, just kind of boarding one that already does the trip? Are you doing anything in Janu specifically before you leave it, or Jack?
I have one thing. Before we head out, I think Gak's gonna go to the Mushrik Sun.
Okay.
Right before they leave, and he's gonna tell everyone like,
You guys don't have to come. I'll be right back. I was just gonna go see the school.
Can I go with you?
Sure.
Fine.
Okay. So, you head further into the city. It's back this way. I do have a reference image. I need to find it though. Let's see.
I love them all walking around the screen.
Here we go. As you walk, you see buildings that start to kind of look like this. The large College of Arcana and the Elements. Yeah, in the distance. Gak, you see the exact same building that you walked to the first time. And as you start to walk closer, or do you walk closer?
Yeah.
Okay. As you start to walk closer, just like last time, the large 15-foot stone double doors open by themselves. Inside is marble-lined floor with blues and whites. The ceiling looks to be a moving magical image of wizards casting spells that then transfers and transforms into 5 large dragons that seem to make up each one of the different elements. On the other side, with the columns that go from the bottom to the top, you see a single desk, stone desk, and you see a tan-skinned woman, long brown hair pulled into a ponytail with circular spectacles, a large book on a pedestal in front of her. She looks and says, "Hello, welcome to the Mushrik Sun. How may I help you?"
Hi, are you Odisha?
I remember you. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
What brings you back to the Mushrik Sun?
Oh, well, I've been gone recently, and I've been learning a lot. But I was back in town, and I wanted to say that you can take my name out of the waiting list.
Kind of takes the glasses off and looks at you, Gak. Is there any particular reason as why you would want to be removed from the waiting list?
And you can see Gak is kind of like picking his fingernails. He's just kind of looking down at his hands.
I think I've learned a lot, and I don't want to take up a spot from someone else who could use it.
Very well. She points to the book, gesturing you to walk up towards it.
Nice. And yeah, Gak will go up to the book.
She stands up, puts her glasses on the desk, walks over to the book on the other side, facing you. Place your hand on the book.
Gak will do it.
Are you sure you want to remove your name from the list? You will not be able to return.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And repeat after me. I, Gak, would like to remove...
Sorry.
Hold on.
No, okay.
I, Gak, relinquish my name from the book. Now you may.
Okay. I, Gak, relinquish my name from the book.
There's a surge of energy, and you feel not a searing pain, just warmth on your hand. And as you see the book glow, and as you lift your hand up, you watch the book. It opens only 2 pages this time, Gak, as it previously opened about 40. You were on the next page of students allowed into the Mushrik Sun, and you watch your name kind of almost the ink lights in flame and spreads into ash into the air. And magically you watch all of the names rearrange themselves upwards one position. The book then shuts. It has been done.
Thank you.
She looks at you. There's something different about you. I can't quite tell. But I wish you luck in your journeys.
Thank you so much. I'd also like to make a donation to the school.
That is not needed, but always accepted.
Okay.
And Gak is going to pull out. He's not going to count it, so he's just going to pull out a very big handful of platinum.
Okay. How many platinum do you have?
4,920.
Okay, roll a d4. Okay, you donate 2,000 platinum.
Alrighty, and Gak will just set it down on the counter.
That's a lot of money, Gak. I mean, do what you want with your money.
It's more, there's a contributions bowl. It's more like not like setting it on the counter. You go over there and you kind of like open the bag of holding, and you put your hand in to grab a handful, and then it just
Scoops.
and you're like, oh, and you shut the bag.
And Gak like reaches in the bowl and grabs one and puts it back in the bag.
Add 1 platinum back to your.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you for your contribution.
Of course, if it can help other people learn
shall.
magic.
Well, it was nice to see you again, Gak.
It was nice
It
to
is-
see you, Odisha.
It's nice to meet you. And she kind of looks towards you.
This is my sister Enid.
Enid,
Hi.
safe travels.
Thank you.
And may the sun guide you. And
Gak
she
will-
sits down again. Okay. You walk back out into thoroughfare of Janu. While this has been happening, Rian, Gideon, Basil, and Yursa, you have been looking around the harbor for a boat to charter to Syria.
Bars.
A. Um, you have 3 choices.
Battleship.
One's captain's name is Lynn.
Hell
The other
yeah.
is Man, and the other one's Well.
I hate it.
Um,
No, they're
It's a
not.
Miranda.
I know they're not. You have 3 choices of ships to charter. You can board a ship that already does this journey normally with a crowd of other people. It will cost the party entirely 1,000 gold pieces. So split that between whoever.
Party fund
and it-
for this.
Party fun.
It will. This charter boat is slower. It will take a day and a half to get to Al Shaham. There is another boat that can do the trip in a day. That is similar, but it does cost a little bit more. It is more private. It will cost the entire party 6,000 gold pieces. There is another boat that is private that you can take that will make the trip in half a day, but it will cost the party 10,000 gold pieces.
I mean,
10,000 gold pieces like doesn't make a dent in how much money I have.
mm-hmm.
Do we want to do that one then?
Yeah, get there quick.
I'm game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 10,000 gold from the party fund.
This is a lot more expensive than last time.
Yeah, last time it was you got the 5-finger discount.
We could have snuck on again.
It's a metaphor.
On a private boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could've.
I'm not very sneaky.
We would have made it work.
I will also say, if we're donating to institutions, like the party fund is taking donations again.
I will give the party fund 10,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you
the party fund 10,000.
I'll give you 400 platinum, Joe.
Okay.
I'm all out of money.
Yours says like 44,000 gold.
Did we get a paycheck recently that I just didn't add? Because I'm broke.
I just
Well,
don't
a
spend my
ton of-
money very often.
A ton of your money went to the Lotus.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you
That's
get-
right. Okay,
you
yeah,
bought
that
a lot of things.
that was where all that money went. Okay, because I was like, I've got like 5,000
We
gold.
also kept buying people armor and things, and making things.
Yeah, I gave it away.
And
Okay.
I only spend 300 on each diamond, so
Yours doesn't use money, so she just hoards it.
Enid,
like a
Same.
dragon.
Gideon.
Yeah.
So it was Enid.
10,000.
Thank you, Enid.
Yours will give 10,000.
Bro, what? This is crazy. Party fund's never been richer.
Brienne, I'm all out.
It's okay, Gak. You gave a lot to the
Ka-ching,
school.
ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Cat cares about education.
And then Basil, did you say something?
10.
Hey yo, let's go. Dude. That's crazy. All right, party fund is sitting at 10K. So this is
Did you add
Plus-
Gideon's?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
So that is plus 34.
Absolutely
1,000.
ridiculous.
So the the party
If only
fund
you
did.
had the
not getting-
power to prevent it, John.
I
No, you're just
just-
not getting gold for the rest of the campaign.
In Siri, platinum is the base money system. Not gold. Yeah.
It's in a really inflated economy.
You
So the party fund was
they use
so
Elytrum
we we added 34,000 to the party fund, so the party fund is now at 37,000.
Gold?
Yeah.
Nice.
if it was platinum, Jesus Christ.
We'd like to buy a
37,000 platinum,
kingdom.
That's what.
Between all of us, we would have had that much.
Isn't 37,000 platinum? Is that 370,000 gold?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheeky
Jesus. So
third of a mil.
you were spending the money for the 10,000 gold to get
Yep.
to Al Shaham in half of a day. You see the ship and their captain, Eldrick Thornwood, a man and human, late 40s with brown and black hair with some white peppered in there. He wears a tricorn hat that has a very, very big, what looks like a peacock feather, and he wears a very ostentatious trench coat that is colored the same as the feather itself, blues and greens, but sparkles. This individual looks like he has quite a bit of gold. You board onto his ship, the Sea Serpent's Wrath, as you give him the 10,000 gold. You then start the journey from the Sapphire Coast to the city capital of Al Shaham. You can see in the distance this expansive mecca of a city. You see that there's one central area for this boat to go into, this bridge that goes across with these large towers on either side, and in the center is a statue of what looks like just a golden man with long, long hair who holds up this jewel in his hand. And the jewel is not touching the hand, it is floating and spiraling. And this jewel is probably twice the size of the ship that you are on right now, being held aloft by this statue that it looks to be about 50 to 60 feet tall. As you make your way into the port, you can see towers just erupting from this large city in the distance. You can see these domed structures, some of which are connected and some of which are not, floating halves against each other. You can see, just from what you see from the port, magic. There are these bolts of magic that kind of streak across from tower to tower. But not only that, you can see that the port itself looks like it's automated. There are not many individuals that are rigging up ships into the port. It seems that once the ships get close enough, there is some sort of magical pull that grabs them and starts to slowly put them into place. And some sort of magic, the ropes kind of lash out and tie themselves around the ships. All of you know that Al-Shaham is the epicenter of magic and arcana. Not only because of how many people can use it, but how open they are with its use in everyday life. You know that there are individuals that use magic to do mundane tasks. Every bit that they possibly can, they use the arcana. This is also one of the only places left that its structures, some are built with luminite. And you can tell from the palace that sits among everything, this white crystalline structure that, Gideon, you can immediately tell this entire castle, this entire palace is made from that old, long forgotten material. But as the ship docks, the captain bids you farewell. You look out to the city of Al-Shaham.
It's not showing me.
Token.
The thing.
No token.
You looked at the city of Al-Shaham.
Slowly open your eyes.
Damn.
Is this the biggest
Big.
city they've
This is
been
the
in?
largest city in the world.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Overwhelmed.
Sunshine
overwhelmed.
District. Oh hell yeah.
Ew.
But before you depart, there's some of you that are from Siri know of their laws when it comes to magic.
Oh.
They are open with their magic, but there are laws. And as you go to depart, there is an individual that looks very regal and has a symbol of the son of Siri, the Citron Empire, with a hand that have an eye in the center. Rian, Gideon, Enid can make history checks. Gak, you can make one with disadvantage because I don't know if you would have read about this or know about it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Oh. I got a 19, but it didn't roll in.
Okay.
Here, I
Okay.
added it. I didn't realize I hadn't rolled yet this session. That's crazy.
Okay. Enid, you recognize the symbol as the Magi Magistrate, the keepers of magical peace in the city, as you see an individual dressed in white robes and gold trim with blues, very dark tan skin, large spectacle glasses, dark hair, walks up to all of you and says, "Hello, and welcome to Siri. And for more, welcome to Al Shaham, the jewel of the world, the epicenter of magic. Before you disembark into our grand city, there is a couple things we must go over. Have any of you been to Al Shaham before?"
No.
Would Enid have during her travels?
Yeah,
I don't know what
same for
city we
Rian,
decided she
too.
left from.
Probably not. You guys are on the northern side, so you probably would have left from Udhas
Okay.
or that northern section.
Okay.
Al Shaham is at the very bottom of Syria.
Mhm.
No.
No.
First off, again, I welcome you to our great city. There is nothing to worry about. I am not here to arrest or take anyone to prison. I am here to make sure that our cities...
I was just gonna say that kind of makes me nervous as soon as that's the first thing you say.
I apologize if I made you nervous. Let me restart. My name is Sabian Hassol. I am from the Magi Magistrate, Keepers of Magic and Arcana in El Shaham. Are any of you magic wielders?
Yrsa raises her hand.
I am.
Yes.
Rian would kind of raise his hand. I mean, it's not. It is magic. Like, it's not just swinging a sword.
In order to keep the peace, we have 2 rules in our open magic policy. And those 2 rules are that you may use your magic however you see fit. However, you may only use magic that does not alter one's mind or state of being. In order for us to keep this open and keep everyone safe, we assign an item to all of you. This item allows us to recognize the type of magic you cast within our city. Just within our city. And to make, hopefully, you feel better, we will not be alerted of any magic you cast unless it is of alteration. Oh, and necromancy.
Huh. Okay.
Yrsa raises her hand as if to ask a question.
Yes.
I have the ability to transform into certain animals and creatures. Is that not allowed here?
That is allowed, yes. You are not allowed to use magic against other people to
Oh, I
alter their
see.
state of being or mind.
Understood.
Oh.
So, yes, my Goliath friend. You're muted. You're
going on?
still muted.
What's going on? I wasn't muted. It was just messing up. That's so weird. How do we know what kind of magic we do?
Well, it is not so much a school of magic as it is the type of magic the spell is used for, such as reading someone's mind, or modifying someone's memory, or persuading them with magic, as some bards do.
Right. I was saying when you said that you were going to give us a thing that tells what type of magic we do.
Yes. They are called arcane trackers. And you can choose the way you want it to look. Earring, necklace, bracelet, ring.
Oh.
It does not matter.
I thought it was going to be a thing like that I put on that says like, "Hi, my name's Gak, I'm a wizard."
No. No, it does not work that way.
Okay.
We want to make sure that everyone feels comfortable within the city.
That makes sense.
So if one were to break the law, what would happen?
You would be arrested promptly.
Same
Makes
as
sense.
other places.
No, I see that you have said you are a magic caster. And he goes around and asks, do all of you tell him that you cast magic? Those who can, which are all of you?
I mean,
Yeah.
Enid can
Yeah.
only do like 2 spells, so she's gonna be like, "Look, I got light, I got sleep, I got darkness, and I got invis. That's it.
Sleep is technically one of them.
That's true."
So you all say yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asks all of you, what would you like your arcane tracker to look like? You can choose any type of jewelry that you can think of.
I'll take a nose ring, thanks.
Okay. Enid gets a nose ring arcane tracker. Rian?
Yeah, Rian will get like kind of an earring that's like a little cuffy boy that's got like some little danglies on it.
Okay. Yursa?
Oop, I was muted. You're still get some dangly earrings.
Okay.
Copycat.
Basil?
Bitch, she said dangly. not cuff.
I think Basil would just get like a cute little barrette that she put in her hair.
Okay. Gak?
Can Gak get a headband?
Yes, he can. It will be a beaded headband.
Perfect.
And Gideon.
We're gonna keep it simple. Just give me a ring.
Okay. As you all are saying this, one by one, you see Sabian start to cast magic, and almost instantaneously, these items appear in his hand, and he hands them out to all of you. That is all. Enjoy Al-Shaham and all it has to offer, and welcome to the Jewel of the World. And he bows and exits the ship. And all of you exit the ship.
Woo.
As soon as you make it into what is known as the Sun-Cut Bazaar, you can smell the food in the air. You can hear the music being played, people dancing in the streets. You can see, as you're walking through, all of you see these like pieces of paper that look like birds that are flying, as if mail is being transferred, but magically. You can even see, as you make your way out of the Sun-Cut Bazaar into the central thoroughfare, there is a statue of what looks like a sphinx that people are going up to, talking to, asking for directions as it moves and points in ways that people are navigated to. You can see that as many inches as they could of this city, they are using magic. Even when you walk on the path, it is making little tiny footsteps of lights. Welcome to Al-Shaham.
Cute.
Your second stop, so you get to the Sea of the Dying. As you walk through, and I'll show you a little reference image of Al-Shaham.
Hey.
As you walk through the city streets, firstly trying to find your way out of the city, should you choose so, to get to the Sea of the Dying. That is where we'll end our session.
Woo! Boo, 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 boo.
Thank you for
Alrighty.
playing!
Yes.
Thanks for running.
Joe, check us out.
Woo! Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Great to have you. Just as a update, there is no there's no Isles this weekend. There is no Salamander Coast next week, and there is no
think there's
Evrand next week either. 'Tis the
Christmas
holiday
times.
season. Please enjoy your holiday. Maybe we'll be around on some of those other days, even though there won't be sessions. We'll have to see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy your holiday season. Have a very Merry Christmas, or whatever holidays you celebrate. Enjoy them. And we look forward to seeing you with some new sessions in the new year. Thanks so much. And we'll see you next time. My hands are full. Oh, I
Is that
can't.
Haley?
What's
have
up,
like
Bailey?
new third week